Hello, guys. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you, guys, for joining me. Another Friday night football club. Thank you for being there. Tomorrow is the final of the WAFCON between the Super Falcons of Nigeria and the Atlas Lions of Morocco. So, guys, let me know where you're joining from. And that Friday, share the video, like the video as you join in, so that others can actually see us that we are live here. Thank you. Go. There's a lot of things to discuss today actually, so you can contribute. So there's going to be at the end of the program too. There is also chance for you to link just to check on us to contribute if you have anything to say. Children Photography, thank you for joining from Glasgow. That's my brother. Thank you, Children Photography. Always finding time to join us. Thank you, Children, for being there. Thank you. Thank you, Children Photography, for joining. Guys, share the video. We'll be starting very soon. The like button is there. Like the video and also share the video. So it's also a dollar sign there. You can leave a super chat just to appreciate what we have been doing. Then if you don't have that, you can just like the video. A lot of things to talk about today. And I promise you that it's going to be interesting conversation. So thank you for being there. The chat is also here. So yeah, thank you. Hello, people actually was watching the Ghana game. Ghana against South Africa. It's live currently. It's on penalties, going on penalties. And I think they have been like very dramatic there, interesting saves. Okay, I think the South Africa went off the line, so they have to retake the penalty, and I think Ghana will have the chance to go 3-2. So to go 3-2. So this is interesting. It's interesting. I'm enjoying it. But as soon as they're going to start very soon, let me just tell us what we're going to talk about today. You can see there that the WAFCON final is going to be tomorrow. Tosin is in Nigeria. What was they doing in Nigeria? NFF will also make some appointments to our national teams. So we'll talk about those appointments. There's also Friday been talking fire, this last week. We'll talk about Brandy Day. There's a lot of things to talk about today. Not such what to talk about today. So yeah. So let me just I'm just trying to take it slightly, but I'm going to actually what the kickstart very well now, because if you are used to this program, you have been joining me for so many weeks or months, you will know that when I start this program, I like to start on the home front, and I'm going to start with Brandy Day's story. I want to start with the story. So let me just quickly talk about. But before I actually even go on to the Brandy story, I want to start with the national under 20 team, the Flying Eagles. They lost International Flying Eagles. They actually what? They lost their semi-final. They lost their final game against Ivory Coast. Against Ivory Coast. It was a big mistake, by coach like by the the what's it called, the goalkeeper, Ebenezer Akot. He misjudged the cross from the Ivorians, and they scored from that. So it misjudged that Ghana wins down. So congratulations to the Black Queens of Ghana. So he misjudged that the ball, and Ivory Coast scored from that. That's one thing you see. This under 20 team, the guy went to this waffle with so many questions but no answer. Because for me, I expect him to go to this waffle to try and improve the team. In my opinion, I did not see any improvement in that team. So he has been in camp for how many months now? For close to like 9 months. He did not. There's no improvement, in that team. So it's a lot of work to be done. Some people are already tipping Ebenezer Akot to be a Super Eagles Super Eagles goalkeeper. I don't believe he's ready. He's prone to so many mistakes. He's young, he will learn, but don't rush the boy. Even at this under 20 level, I think he's not one of the top three goalkeepers in that Wafubi, to tell you that the coach will seem to scout for more goalkeepers in the league, in our league. So for me, Ebenezer Akot's error led to that goal by Ivory Coast, and it's so painful. Again, we lost to Ivory Coast in the final of the AFCON. Losing to Ivory Coast again in this final, it's not, it's very difficult to take. But I wish the boys the very best of luck. I hope that the technical committee of the NFF call Coach Ali Zubeiru, that they need to talk to him. There's a lot of problem in this team, and you have to actually address it. So when you look at the award, no Nigerian player get any award. No Nigerian player, to tell you that the guy is just going with what? No exceptional talent. The top goal scorer, Nigeria is not there. The best goalkeeper, as you likely so, it's not a Nigerian, and the overall best player in the tournament, not a Nigerian. So even self, you cannot sense any bias here, because if you follow the tournament very well, you will know that we don't have this exceptional player there that you can know that, okay, this guy is here, is the one for the future. No. So today they made the team of the tournament, but Nigeria made the team of the tournament. So this was the tournament: goalkeeper Ziggy of Ivory Coast, defenders Ahmed Akinyele and Daniel Bamayi. There were two Nigerians that made the defense line: Bamba of Ivory Coast and Zakaria, very, very good player of Ivory Coast, completed that defense. Ado of Ghana, Masuru of the Niger Republic. I think he's a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian-born Nigerian. I think he's a Katsina boy. Masuru for the Niger Republic. Ali Kone of Ivory Coast again. Up front is Tapi of Ivory Coast, Fofana of Ivory Coast, and Aziz of Ghana. To tell you that Ivory Coast, how many players there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 11 players, best players there, they are actually from Ivory Coast. So just to tell you the level of talent Ivory Coast is bringing here. And don't be surprised, they are preparing for the next WAFUB that will be qualifiers for the under-20 World Cup, under-20 AFCON next year. So if they have this team playing well now, when they come next year, they'll be better. But our problem is slightly different. We are preparing for the World Cup in September, and they even look more prepared than us. That's a big problem. I hope that they will not overlook it. They will call Coach Ali Zuberi, because we cannot keep on going to the tournament without producing players. It's becoming embarrassing. I hope that the NFF will call him. I hope that the EFCC too should investigate Coach Ali Zuberi. I'm just saying that, but I think that they should check him very well too, to see maybe it's being fair in his words. in his selection. I know it's not about 2027, but I know that. So just to be is being fair, you need to check Coach Ali Zubero. So I wish the team the very best of luck in their future engagements. So still talking about under our underage football. This morning, the NFF made an announcement that Moses Aduku will now be the coach of the Falcons. Some of you will remember Moses Aduku, as in he was a former coach of Edo Queens, sorry, not Bender Insurance, Edo Queens, when they went all the way to the semi-finals in the last year's CAF Women's Champions League. If you remember, he does not have the certificate to stay on the touchline, so he was on the stands, trying to control the girls and see exactly, how he can actually remind them of what they actually did. So I don't think he has the certificate to be on the touchline. So he left Edo Queens, after after Godwin Obaseki, left. So he left Edo Queens, and I think he went to coach Bayelsa Queens. So while coaching Bayelsa Queens, he also won the league again after just 1 year with Bayelsa Queens. Just to tell you that Bayes, is a very good coach, in in the local scene. So now, with all this achievement, so the technical committee of the NFF recommended that Moses Aduku should be the coach of the national and under 20 team, the Falcons. So his first engagement will be to play against Rwanda in the World Cup qualifier in September. So Aduku is a very good tactician, but has he got the required certificates to be there? I don't know yet, but I just think that he's a good guy. He's a guy that can actually do something with our Falcons. He also knows the league very well, so that even makes it make a lot of sense. So I wish Moses Aduku the very best of luck. Very emotional manager, the guy that likes to arrange his team well. So Aduku is not the only appointment made by the NFF this morning. Another appointment is the old war horse, the ageless Manugaba. Manugaba will be coaching the Nigerian under-17 team for the fourth time. I think maybe Sebastian Bodricks coached the what's it called, the Golden Eaglet more. So he's going to coach the Golden Eaglet for the fourth time in his career. So probably, I don't know how, maybe he's on merit, I don't know, but he's going to be coaching the Golden Eagles for the fourth time. So their immediate engagement too is the Wafubi under-17 AFCON qualifier in September that will be hosted by Nigeria. So Nigeria will host the Wafubi under-17 AFCON qualifier in September, starting around September 12. So to September 20 something. I will confirm the final dates. So he was in charge of the last time around when Nigeria failed to qualify in Ghana. So this time around, he's going to be in charge of the team. So the competition will be played in Ogun State, Nigeria. So there will be two venues: the MKO Abiola Stadium in Abeokuta, and also the Raymond Stars Stadium in the Kenya will be hosting the under-17 AFCON Wafubi qualifiers for AFCON next year. I can tell you, if Nigeria can qualify from Wafubi, Nigeria will go to the World Cup next year. Let me just tell you that one for free, because 10 teams will qualify. There's no way you can be having 16 teams play and 10 teams qualify, and Nigeria is not part of the 10 teams that will qualify. I don't think it's possible. So indirectly, if you could qualify from Wafubi, you already go to the World Cup next year. So I wish Mangaba, there's no choice now. I have to wish him the very best of luck. I hope he's also fair in his own selection. He won the under-17 as assistant manager, also won the under-17 as the head coach, in 2013, and also failed to qualify 2 times in 2017 and also 2024. So that's that. I wish you the very best of luck. It should also be fair in his selection. So that is that on the appointment made by the NFF. So there's also, if in 1 week time, the Nigerian Chan Eagles, led by Coach Eric Shell, Ogumolade, and Fidelis Ilesiku, they'll be playing in the Chan tournament that will take place in what? In Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. So, and this about 2 days ago, the NFF, through the Eric Shell, through the NFF, released the list of 23 players that will be playing for Nigeria in that tournament. So we're going to actually just go through their list quickly. So goalkeepers are Henry Ozoemena of Ali of Enyimba, of Enyimba of Aba. Some of you will know him. He was in goal in the 2 qualifier games against Ghana. Nuruddin Badmos, I think, of Kwara United, and Lawal Mustafa of 3SC. This Lawal Mustafa, if you have been following the local league very well, people have been shouting that Lawal Mustafa is the best goalkeeper in the Nigerian Premier League. So now he's got the opportunity to play for Nigeria. So Lawal Mustafa made the list. In fact, they're even saying that the slot of Kayode Bankole, that that it should be for Lawal Mustafa because of how good the guy actually is. Defenders are Ismail Sadiq. You guys know him from, he's a super good player already. He won like 3 caps already for Nigeria, or is it 3 or 4 caps? No, 3 caps for Nigeria. Bankole Hafiz of Kwara, Taiwo Abdurrafam, I think of Kwara too, and Uzondo Harrison, Uduka Jr., Ngenge Leonard. A lot of people will know this boy, Ngenge Leonard. Is that he signed a pre-contract with Leeds United in the English Premier League. So he'll be joining Leeds, according to reports. Ngenge Leonard. Stevie Mayo Egbe is from Rivers United, a very, very good defender under coach Finidi George. He's from Rivers United. He's from Rivers United. Very, very good defender, a tough tackler. I don't know why he's not getting that recommendation, in the NPFL, no, in the Nigerian national team. Sorry. So there's the best player of Remo start last season, Adedayo Olamilekan, very good midfielder, petite but very strong on the ball. Adi Aruna is my very good friend. Adi Aruna, I remember during his tough times, I used to encourage him then when he was on loan from Remo. He wasn't getting playing time for imagine winning the league for Remo and now play for Nigeria at the Chan tournament. So well done to Adi Aruna. He's a young player. If you even see his face, he's a young player. We also have what? Otani Taufik, Akani Kudus, also of Raymond Stars. I don't know why he wasn't playing so much this season, but he was so instrumental to them finishing second consecutively in the last 2 seasons. So there's also Toshuku Michael. Some of you will know the goal he scored against Rangers from probably 35 yards. Toshuku Michael is there, and also what Alex Oyewa. I think Alex Oyewa is from Ikorodu. No, I think it's from Habia. I'll try and confirm that. So, Anas Yusuf is the MPFA top scorer. So, from Nasarawa United, he actually made the list. Shola Adelani, people have been talking about him. He plays for Ikorodu FC. He was so instrumental to the resurgence of Ikorodu FC last season. Siki Radimi, most of you know Siki Radimi is of Raymond Stars. He's on the verge of joining Rivers United. He played for Raymond Stars last year. They won the league with Raymond Stars, and he also played for Nigeria against Ghana, the LG Cup. So sorry, not the LG Cup, in the Unity Cup. It used to be the LG Cup. So they have what? Ntoka Vincent. Ntoka Vincent played for Plateau United, if I'm not mistaken. He was meant to be part of the team to play at the Unity Cup, but he was denied visa. He was denied visa. In fact, the reason for denial was like a comical issue. I was hearing that he had tried to jackpot several times. It's a rumor. I don't have allegedly. He has tried to jackpot several times and being rejected and things like that. So I think something just happened. I think they denied him visa to the UK. So that's the reason why he didn't make the LG Cup. Ijoma Anthony, Godin Obagi. Obagi has been in Nigerian Premier League for so many years. So, and he's back to Rangers now. making the list. Final one is Jamal Malik. Also another player that will be the joker of this team. So for me, who did I expect to shine in this team? The player that I think he's got age on his side and is very talented is Adi Aruna. Adi Aruna of Remonstad. Very good player. Watch out for him. Adi Aruna of Remonstad is a very good player. Watch out for him. And also watch out for Ngenge Leonard. He's young, prone to mistake, but you will see his talent. He plays for Ikorodu FC in the in Lagos, and also I think Akoni Kudus, former Nigerian under 23 international, good player under Haisu Yusuf. Let's hope that he can actually do something too for Eggshell in this CHAN tournament. So that is that on the CHAN team. We'll be talking about them, as they progress. I hope that they can also go far in that tournament, and we can also see some exceptional players there. Maybe probably that can help us in the World Cup qualifying in September. One or two players from this team that can show themselves and help us in the World Cup qualifier. So I also saw this African list too that they released. There is no first team player there. They didn't include any of their first team player in that list. So just to tell you that it's mainly for they just want to try out reserve players in this team. So that is that on the CHAN tournament. So I'll be trying to talk more. Guys, we're about 78 people watching. If you guys say you're gonna not enjoy this thing, you didn't like the video. Guys, like the video now. It's more than 8 something people watching. And how many likes? Like the video. Find time to like the video. Don't just say you enjoy it and you are listening. Find time to like the video. I can see people liking on Facebook. Yeah, like the video. Find time to like the video. Guys, like the video. Let me give you 1 minute to like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Like the video. And 16 likes now. Just joined without liking the video. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Share the video. There's also super chat there. You can also help us with super chat if you think that we even worth it at all. You can also help us with super chat. If you think that we are worth it. We are worth it. Right? Okay? We are worth it. You can help us with that we are worth it. You know we are not worth it. Help us with super chat. Like the video, guys. Like the video. 21 likes, okay. So before you didn't even like the video. Hey guys, I was just talking. I was just talking and did not I didn't even observe that you guys didn't like it. Okay, like the video. A and B and you believe is 19. Someone that you used to be of 20. So like the video, guys. Like the video, guys. So let's continue so that it won't take too much time. So thank you for that. Thank you. Let's continue. So let's continue quickly. So okay. That is that on the CHAN tournament. So I will be looking at the CHAN tournament closely and see exactly, what's it called, how everything actually unfolds. If you ask me a question, it's not accompanied by super chats, I will not respond. Though. You know that I will not respond to you. Don't put super chats there. I will not respond. But if you want to ask me any question, add super chat there. I will actually want to respond to you. So, I'm not able to cover everything today. So, let me move on. So, now, just to talk about another thing that what happened in local say, before I go on to Falcons story, is Briny Day. So, Super Eagle player Briny Day, he said that he had an interview with 54 Footballer X. Very interesting conversation. In fact, shout out to 54 Footballer X. I don't have the right to that video. That's the reason why I'm not going to actually play the video. So, but he said that so no, I'm going to put on this one instead. He said at Enyimba, we were receiving 7K a day as feeding allowance. 8K, sometimes 7K. It wasn't every day, only if you had a game. So let's say that we traveled for a game in Lagos, 7K on Friday, 7K on Saturday. Then after the game, you are on your own. And the worst part is we don't receive match bonuses weekly or monthly. We receive it at the end of the season. So imagine in this Nigerian current economy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how much can 7K? How much can you get with 7K? So 7K on Friday for feeding. What will you? So for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. So you're going to pay 7K. 7K. And also too, it's for me, it's embarrassing for a club like Enyimba. So if a big team like Enyimba is paying 7K, 8K, how much do you think other teams will be paying? Why can't you even, if you know that you don't, why can't you just organize, make sure that they're on a structured feeding program and everything? 7K is too small. How much is, even for a football player, you want to buy bread, maybe probably bread is 1,000 something. Egg, how much is egg? He said that egg is 300 naira. I don't know, 300 naira. So if you use 3,000 to top in the morning, then no. I think it's highly embarrassing, and I think anybody responded that they gave him a lot of things. But the issue is not about Briny Day. The issue is about the players in that team. Why wouldn't they japa? Why wouldn't they leave the country? So if you have this type of treatment for your players, it's going to be very difficult for you to get 100% out of them in the match day. It's going to be hard. 7K, 8K. If you're in Nigeria there, please join me towards the end. I'll put the link. Come and tell me how much if you shop. Maybe probably in Lagos once. How much is food? Can you eat 3 square meal with 7,000 naira? No. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And anybody is currently run by Ifanye Ekweme and Canon Wako. So, in my own opinion, they should know better than this thing. Player welfare is number one. And he said something too here that I really like. He said that we were paid 1 million monthly when he was in Ocean Boys. He said, Lord, we paid you. Okay, sorry, that was Enyimba. Said that we paid you 1 million monthly salary. Lodged you a 65K per night hotel, flew you by air for away games. You scored just 5 goals all season. That is nonsense. You scored just 5 goals. Is he part of news? He's not talking about himself, talking about other players too. What about those players that even perform well? Are they paid on a regular basis? That is sad. The 1 million they're talking about now, 1 million, with due respect, I know Briny Day, and I spoke to of his very close ally yesterday night, yesterday evening. Very close ally. Brandy Deye, 1 million. Anybody is paying Brandy Deye is nothing. He just wants to keep fit. Which 1 million are they paying? It's nothing. How much is 1 million now in the current economy? How much is 1 million naira? How much is 1 million naira for this player? You see, how much is it not 400 pounds? 450 pounds for a month. 450 pounds for a month. You think Brian Day is not more than that? I know Brian Day very well. He invested his money very well and he's making money. So I know that but the 1 million naira player is irregular. So it's so sad. I just think that anybody should cover their face in shame. It's very, very bad. So he said that when he was in Ocean Boys, they paid him like 1.2 million naira also as salary in Ocean Boys. In Ocean Boys. That was 2006 in Ocean Boys. Let's now check it. What is 1.2 million naira in 2006? In pounds. I'm not going to put it in pounds. In pounds, the conversion then was like 240. So they are paying like 5,000 pounds. Imagine you getting 5,000 pounds in the NPFL. It's like 20 years ago, like 19 years ago. Imagine for you to get 5,000 pounds, 5,000 pounds in a month. That's why I'm thinking about that. Back then, if we keep on referring to what they used to do back then, it's better than what they do now. What is 5,000 pounds now? 5,000 pounds is more than 10 million naira. How many players can they pay 10 million naira in Nigeria now? It's more than 10 million. So, in my own opinion, because if Ocean Boys could afford 5,000 pounds, like 1.2 million naira, then what is now wrong with this current system now? It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad because some players, if you pay them if you pay them 10 million naira currently now, or even $5,000 now in the MPFL, would they leave Nigeria? I don't think so. I don't think so. Some of Nigerian players leave for peanuts. I don't think so. I don't think some players will go to Tanzania. They will go to Ethiopia. They won't go to Sudan. I don't think so. If you could afford, if you could get paid that type of amount of money, like $5,000, no. I don't think they will leave the NPFL. So, I don't know how Ocean Boys did it of brass. If you are very good Nigerian football, you know that they won the league then. The Ocean Boys of brass, they won the league. They had this player there, my favorite player, Blessing Okadi. They call him Sable. If you know him, he normally dye his hair white. He played for Nigeria at the under 20 level. I think in Canada. It's a blessing. They also have this Moses Ocheje as the goalkeeper. They have this like very young team, and Brown was part of them. So I just think that we need to do better in terms of players welfare. So I normally have some regular donors in there on the Friday. Thank you, to God. Thank you for your gesture. The dollar sign is there, guys. If you want to support us, or if you don't have the money today, you can click on the like button. Thank you. So thank you. If you want to ask questions too, you put the chat box, the chat this thing there. Like $546. Can you see? It's 1 million is what $656. Imagine. So guys, I will try create the membership maybe probably this week. I think I'm free this week. I'll create a membership. I just want to make sure that I have enough program for that membership. Those in the members of the channel. So I have enough program for you. So the in-house, the kitchen cabinet discussion can be going on for those that are actually what our members, I will do that. So guys, let's move on from Brandy. So guys, what's your thought about Brandy? Do you think that why is he talking? Do you think that he can just keep quiet? But for me, I think it's good for him to talk because you can't just keep quiet all the time. if you just you can't keep quiet all the time. It's gonna be no, just keep quiet all the time. So that is that on Brandy Day. So you guys know that some things also happen too in Nigeria. So this one is not out, it's not out, but my very good friend, maybe he's there, I don't know. Igu Saka will know. Edna Imade, if you know that she joined Bayern Munich, I think she's gonna be going on loan to Real that in the what's it called, in the Spanish La Liga Femenine. So I think the NFF is now ready to get Edna Imade. So through one of our people here, they're trying to get his contacts to talk to her and see exactly the way forward. So Edna Imade. So that is the current situation. Because me, I just put it up, say, let me talk to them about, because I was trying to. It wasn't on my mind actually. I was trying to talk to some few people. Because one of my very good friends just messaged me that in the morning, I think we're exchanging voice notes. You will know him here. Just why is this guy not there? Why is he not there? I just said, okay, at least I know some few people around there. Let me just drop a voice note and ask about her. Some of them were not even aware of Edna Imade. To be honest with you, they were not. Some of them were not even aware of Edna Imade. But now, I think she is getting closer to Nigeria. So I see she's getting closer. So if we can get that contact and talk to her, I think she will be assured she'll be ready to play for Nigeria. Maybe probably in the AFCON, in the WAFCON qualifier towards the end of the year. So that is the story of Edna Imade. Is someone that just might. Let's talk about this girl and let's just tell them about the girl. And the response was good. So, yeah. So let me just see if I can get the chats out. Let me see if I can get the chat out so that just see if I can get the chat out so that I can read it word for word. Okay, I hope I still okay. Yeah, she told me guys it's very this thing. Yeah. So just so that get him is very important. So yeah, that is that. We hope that things work according to plan, and she'll be in the Super Falcons very soon. Very very good player. Me too. I went to go and do some. I went to go and check him because I with due respect, I know that she normally score goals, but I've not watched very well to be sure that okay she can do something for Nigeria. But yesterday I went to go and check. I went to go and check, and she's a very good player. With due respect, she's 24 now. She can still serve Nigeria for like 10 years. If you know her story is very funny. I don't want to go into that, now, but she's gonna be ready for Nigeria. So she's good. And Nigeria is ready, just waiting for her. That is it. So another news I broke out yesterday was about Maduga Okoye, that he has been banned for 2 months. In fact, number one thing is that 2 months is not 2 years. So I'm happy that the 2 months will not take him out of AFCON. That is number one thing, because we need him during the AFCON in Morocco later this year. 2 months is good. So, and I think his team, they're trying to appeal the judgment because he's not guilty, he did not bet, but you just try that. Maybe probably there's this thing in law. Is it it's like accomplice? I don't know. Maybe they put accomplice. So it's just I think his team are trying to appeal it. Well, if they're successful, that is fine. But I just think that come on, if he could start the ban now by September, he will be ready. I'll be by full August, full September, by October, he will be ready. So, I just don't want appeal. He will now start 2 months again. No. I don't know. I think his team should look at it very well and see. But I just think that I don't know what to say on this game. Because if he doesn't appeal this day, maybe people will think that he's really guilty of this this betting on the game that he actually was played it. So, but we don't know. I just hope that he can actually it can make the best decision for him, and he can return to football as soon as possible. That's that of Maduka Okoye. So, and there's also another player that Moses Shidozia was some of you know him, that he used to play for Cincinnati, in the MLS. I criticized him that he should never be called up to Super Eagles again for when he moved from was it Boa Vista to Cincinnati, but now he's fine. He's got his way back to the Europe Top 5 League. He's now going to be playing for the team that the former team of Moses Simon, Nantes FC, in the French Ligue 1. So, yeah, he's a good, he once played for this team before, and we thought that that should be a stepping stone for him moving to a greater and better club in the future. But unfortunately, his career slightly nosedive, and it's now back to his old hunting ground, in the French Ligue 1. We wish him the very best of luck, now if he performs well in the Liga, it's going very hard for Super Eagles selector to overlook him, because he's playing a more competitive league. So maybe there is something that Awazem is looking for too. Maybe he thinks that he's still got this unfinished business in the Super Eagles, and if he's playing in America, he might not be able to get that opportunity. So he wants to come and prove himself in Europe again, but he can still do something. Or maybe he wants to use France to go to Saudi Arabia, but I'm not sure about that. So I'm just trying to be funny on that. But I wish him the very best of luck in France. He performed well when he was there initially, and I think that he will still perform well. See, there's no doubt that he's a good player. My only issue is just that sometimes he might not concentrate well when he's playing. But if they can challenge him more in the French league, it can be a good player and still contribute something to Nigeria. So today I want them to Nantes FC. I wish him luck. I hope that he can do well and continue to contribute more to our darling Super Eagles, if Eric Shell thinks that he will call him. But for this boy to be playing in France, if he's doing well, Eric Shell will call him more. All this French connection, Eric Shell will call him. So that is that on this. So now you have this there's one says Ekwalejo mean na visitor, how would I call him? Is he August visitor? Is it I don't know how to describe it, but suddenly I didn't hear about this day until one of our friends here. I've not heard his comments. I've not seen his comment today. Maybe he's not here today. He just sent me a text that he's Tosin in Nigeria. Just says with Oba Legushi currently, in the what's it called in Nigeria. July visitor. Thank you. in Nigeria. Okay, what was he doing? There's go be a competition. Okay, he went to the Lagos State Governor. He went to Ikene. He went to see different people. He did interviews on Arise TV. So, when he went to Ekwati that yes, so so when he went to Ikene Remo, and that was when Eric Shell was about to travel out to Tanzania for the Chan qualifiers. So, and probably it's good. I don't know, maybe there's a discussion, but okay. So people are saying that this guy, Eric Shell, spoke to him in London. He said he wasn't ready. He said he's going to make his decision as soon as possible. That when he makes that decision, he will let us know. He has never been to Nigeria before. And there's a lot of things I think is happening on that day. If you look at him, he used to be Adarabioyo, but now he's now writing Tosin alone. There's a lot of things on that day actually what really did not start. That we cannot say here is private to him too. It's private to him too. So he has never been to Nigeria before. It could be because he's busy, or it could be that at a very early age, things happen, parenting and everything. Because clearly, when he came to Nigeria, I can't feel that vibe there of like a Nigerian player. There are like there are like two set of people. When Lukman first came to Nigeria, when he came to Nigeria first, that was when he came. He never came to Nigeria. Then he went to his village. You can see the vibe. You can see that this guy wants to. You can see the way he speaks highly, of his roots. So you can see that thing. You can see he speaks highly of his roots, and look at Felix Udokai. Look at Felix Udokai. He went to Nigeria once. Up till now, he was still talking about the Ogbe Stadium. Up till now, the boy is talking about the Ogbe Stadium. Ogbe Stadium in Benin City. I think they now renovated it now. It's Ogbe Stadium. He's talking about it. They went to one old stadium. This and that. He's talking about that Ogbe Stadium, the old Ogbe Stadium. That experience is there. Look at Felix Agu. Look at how Felix Agu embraced, the Nigerian culture. Look at it. Look at Maduka Okoye in Enugu. Look at it. Look at, it's not as if I'm trying to slag him slightly, but I don't see that that Nigerianness in it. So, I want to feel that, but when I didn't see that, maybe his nature is that he's a very gentle guy. It's like Cole Palmer, but I just don't see that vibe. I don't see that in my own opinion. I don't see that in him. So, well, if you want to, I know that he's considering. Let me just say the truth here. He's considering playing for Nigeria. But he wants to reap where he did not sow. That is the issue. He wants to reap where he did not sow. See, people cannot play qualifiers. People cannot play qualifiers. And you want to come and play a tournament. It's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. He said that, okay, he wants to play in 2026 World Cup. We know that. The dream of every player is to play at the World Cup. That's the dream of every player. He's checking England out. He cannot play for England. See, the two players ahead of him in England, in Chelsea, they are English players, Cowell and Chaloba. They are English boys. They still have McGuay. They still have some players in different clubs that could compete for that same shirt. It's difficult. It's difficult. So, if people cannot go to South Africa and go and win a game that's difficult against Africa, and you want to now come, because now, don't be surprised that if Nigeria gets 2 wins in September against Rwanda and South Africa, this guy will declare for Nigeria after. After September, he will declare for Nigeria. You will see. He will declare for Nigeria. But will this guy add anything to our national team? Let's be honest. What will he add? Maybe probably Ekong. For the even to bench Ekong, It's hard. It's hard. I wish him the very best of luck. Those that package him now, well done. No, bring him come. Package him now, well done. No, he's from my Ekiti State. I'm not being biased. I'm just trying to say the truth. He's from Ekiti State. I'm from Ekiti State too, but I have to say the truth. Nigeria belongs to all of us. I don't see that. If you don't believe in Nigeria, you don't really believe in that. Some people, see, I'll tell you, diaspora people, they are two type of people. Some people believe in the country, they think highly of the country. Some people don't think highly of the country. I'm hearing that he was surprised about the infrastructure in Remo. He was surprised about the infrastructure in Remo. That is it. Alex Iwobi said something that if he's going on national duty, it's like Christmas Day. It's like Christmas Day. Because what? Because of the enjoyment, the vibe. But this guy, hey, this guy will need serious integration. Though he played with Kevin Bassey when he played for Fulham. So he played with Ola, So it's going to be easier. In fact, to say the boy, agreed to play that game in London against Ghana, that would have been better for him. I wish him the very best of luck. So, do you think that so? If this that is right for him to come, you think? What's your opinion about that? Let me just talk a quick super chat. So, Charles said that a lot of Smith he hasn't been to Nigeria. That is why he's so reserved. Even I know before he played in against hasn't been to Nigeria before. Yes, I agree. That's a very good point from Charles. Maybe what he heard about Nigeria was different from what he saw. So he's now surprised. Like this. So, but you can see that there's that surprise there. So thank you. If you're I'm not taking any comments because you're not adding with super chat. If it's $5, I mean this add it there. I'll put your comment on the screen. So that is that on the Tosin Aderabioyo. I wish him the very best of luck. But if let me just say it. The comments I hear from that NFL official. I'm coming. I want to read it now quickly before I leave. So that okay. I just want it's love. It's love. I just want to read one out here. So that so one NFF man said it that I told them to ask him what he was doing in Nigeria, and he no one play for us. So I asked that. And secondly, too, I said that if he does not declare for us now, they will not call him up again. So if he cannot declare for us now, they will not call him up again. So they have already shut the door on him. If he cannot talk now, you shut the door on him directly. So in fact, I can tell you here that they were meant to give him a Super Eagle jersey, but I don't want to say what happened after. They were meant to give, but I won't just say it, but just say that he needs to play his game very well. I can tell you, he needs to play his game very well. So that is that on Tosin. So when you come on, you can come and say a few things about Tosin too, and let's see your opinion. So let me just talk about the Super Falcons quickly. I'm going to end with Super Falcons. So I didn't do the review of the game between Nigeria and South Africa. So Nigeria beat South Africa 2-1 to book a place in the final of the WAFU. WAFU don't finish my mouth. Or the WAFCON that are taking place in Morocco. For me, I will say it here. See, when I've been watching football, I've removed emotions from it. Second half, first half was good, but second half, it shows that this African coach is a better coach than Nigeria. He's a better coach. See, I remember you say something that our coaches in Nigeria, when they have this plan, if it's not changing, they stick to it. See, changing plan It's not about even changing formation directly. You can give different assignment to players. Before Gabriela got injured, we were on the back foot. We were on the back foot. We were on the back foot. So when Ellis changed, so Ellis just realized that okay, the long balls is going to come. Just drop two players, two deep line players to win the second ball. So when she dropped those players to win second ball, they can take care of business. You can see the way Ghana played them ragged here today. I nearly won the game full time. So for me, I think we still have coaching problem. So I can see people apologizing to Madugu. I'm sorry, I didn't believe in you. Yes, it's the final. Let's be honest ourselves. If Madugu, in fact, the only coach that escaped sack, not winning WAFCON, is actually what Randy Wardrobe. He escaped being sacked, not winning WAFCON, was Randy Wardrobe. Others they got the stick for not winning WAFCON. So, in my opinion, I think that the second half, I didn't see any coaching performance there. When he brought in, when he brought out Jennifer Ichegire, we lost our attacking power. South Africa came on us. The team were brought in the Abiodun and what's it called? And Christian Shebe. There was no bite, no passing coming out from that area. Ainde was on yellow card, tired, I understand, but Ainde so instrumental in that team. Fantastic player. I hope that she can actually work on the Moroccan number 7, in the final, because she's so important. I just hope that the players can come together and win it. Because if this coach is better than Madugu, the coach of Morocco, if they keep on changing tactics and it suffer us, it's gonna be hard though. It's gonna be hard because Madugu it doesn't give me that thing that he knows when he set up his team, that is all. Or else he just change to 5 back to close the game up. That's all. It's the players that majorly actually want carry out the whole thing. For me, I just want you to do something that can excite us slightly. Change things around. Let's see how flexible you are, tactically. Let's look at that. So from there, we can be able to believe in you. I'm not going to join those bad who are going saying that, I'm sorry, Madugu, I didn't believe in you. No, I'm still doubting Madugu. It's just, you see, look at the Guavon. The same thing with the Guavon. Yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, I said I was going to lose that, but yeah, well, superior player. I said I'm Morocco. Yeah. So, as you see, look at the Guavon. The Guavon will set his team, no tactics, one tactics, then inshallah, everything. Nobody talk again. See, a coach. What? So that is the problem. When I'm both the same thing too, he cannot change tactics. He doesn't know what to do. All the coaches in Nigeria, they have this problem of not being tactically flexible. That is my major problem. So when you're talking about, hey, give local coach, I know, but national team is not national character. It's not sharing cake. It's about who is capable of doing the job. So I just hope that we can win it. It's about who can do the job. Just know. It's for me. I wish them the very best of luck. What did you sack him after this? Did you sack him? They need a more competent coach that can actually handle this team very well. I wish they take the very best of luck tomorrow. I hope that they can actually win. But against Africa, it wasn't. I wasn't the best second half performance. So let me just look quickly about let's look at the final. So I shout out to Sagaldo that got injured. The fact that he was went to see her. I like that. That was a horrible injury. And I think that injury to destabilize South Africa, and I think they lost. So final is going to be tomorrow. So the third place today cannot beat South Africa and penalty. This is going to be the first time they will not be winning anything for a while. So I hope that it can be a very good final for us to talk about, later. So, and I did do any preview for the final. Apologies for that. But let's talk about where I think the game will be won and lost quickly before I break people on. Then we call it a wrap. So before I do that, let me just take a super chat quickly from Charles. Thank you. So is that if we win that WAFCON, just know that boils down to the grit and passion from the girls. So that trust me, he's one good guy of a person and cutting it. Where is Guso? Guso will be there too. I think Guso went to Ghana. No, sorry, he went to Ghana for the WAFU. But, Guso is the president of WAFU now, so he has to be there for the final. So I think he's going to be flying back to Morocco for the final of the listing too. You sincerely try to travel, but there's no ticket. There's no even ticket for the final. It's already sold out. And the flight ticket is cheap. So yeah, let's look at let's look at where the game will be won and lost. So I tend to look at the game this area. So I just look at the Moroccan team. I've already talked about Nigeria team several times here. Let me just talk about Morocco quickly. This was their game against Zambia. I just realized that no matter how you want to look at it, they also have areas that they are very weak. So one, I realized that one-on-one, they are not good. The defense line are not good. This happened several times in the 5 games that Fashu played so far. When you see a player running at them, they don't have a team, especially the girl in the middle here. I forgot her name. She doesn't have a team. When you run at them, though, nobody can run a player this AFCON more than Barbara Banda. But this one, they can't shoot what and do her. So yes, she's error waiting to happen. That girl in the middle, she's really an error waiting to happen. If Okoronko can drive at her very well, they're going to be in trouble. Very big trouble. So secondly, too, you can see that the long balls will keep on coming. If they lose the long ball, it's just the defense is just the major problem of Morocco. Just like what Zambia did too. Defense line too is the major problem of Morocco. So this was Enrique Kudinagi's second goal, in the opening game. Just a drop back. They are out of shape. Can you see? The girl is already out. There's no, I wasn't impressed with the way the coach organized the defense line for Morocco. So this is how Morocco scored. The Zambians were backing, but this number 7 is going to be the most dangerous player from Morocco. It's called Shabak also. He's going to be the most dangerous player from Morocco. So that's why Alimatu Ainde must play. That's why Alimatu Ainde must play, because this type of player is Alimatu Ainde that can deal with her. If you remember, Alimatu Ainde against Rhys James. No, not against Rhys James, against Lauren James. Is it? The other guy is already the girl. Sorry, not Rhys James. So you can see clearly that Alimatu Ainde can actually deal with her very well. She gets so intelligent. I think she's a top scorer in this WAFCON. So she knows exactly where to score. She knows how to score. So look at can you see goalkeeper too? Also, they also have a very poor goalkeeper. Khadijat. I'm surprised that Khadijat used to play for FAR Rabat. Is it FAR Rabat of Morocco? Very good goalkeeper in the last WAFCON. I'm not sure what really happened to her. So Khadijat too. This was against DR Congo. It was so embarrassing that Khadijat could not save this ball. So he used to be very, very good goalkeeper. I don't really know what happened to her this WAFCON. So this goal from Barbara Banda too. The same thing applicable. Khadijat should have saved that ball, honestly. So the scoreline, can you see that girl you see marking that Congolese player? The guy is like she's a weak link in that area. So look at this now. The guy is there is Shabak. Can you see? She's waiting. This is the position that Shabak normally occupies. That's why I said something like that. Please, this area that I circle in blue, Nigeria should mark that area. That is the territory of what? Of Shabak. She's very accurate. I think she played for Levante. Was it Levante? I think it's Levante in the Levante or Tenerife. I think it's Levante in the Spanish Spanish Liga Femino. So very good player. This is the area she likes to actually attack. Those volleys are there, and I can tell you, no matter how good your goalkeeper is, if Shabak gets on the second ball here, you are in trouble because they throw long ball. If you they try and attack the second ball, so when they attack the second ball, they wipe the ball. Can you see? Shabak is always there to attack it. So look at Shabak. See, with due respect, this cannot be Chimaka Nadozie. Though Chimaka made a mistake against South Africa. She came for that ball, and I think that she was not sure of that ball, but just want to destabilize the goalkeeper, the striker. Oh, this is Sisine, yeah. But I just think that African best goalkeeper can do better. So this was so those runs in behind, Morocco really struggle with the runs behind, and this was another goal from Congo. It was a very good finish against Katgat again. The goalkeeper. I don't know what happened to her in this AFCON. She's not been actually impressed. So she's not been actually showing those beautiful saves like she did about 3 years ago. So this situation, there's this true ball. It happens when they're dominating team. But with due respect, I don't think Morocco will dominate against Nigeria. So they try to open up spaces like this. So yeah, I think they score from this ball against Congo. So similar, can you see? Similar too. They like to open up. So when Shabak got the ball, they split up. There are 3 forward lines split up like the way they did here. Just similar one. Can you see? They split up. So the same thing again too. Can you see they split up? Then I think this was against Mali. I think it was a goal against Mali, also a goal against Congo. You can see. So they just split up. So they start attacking. But this normally happens when they play against a team that they dominate. That is it. When they play against a team. So you see things like this against Ghana. You did not see things like this against Senegal. You did see things like this against Zambia. So you saw things like this against DR Congo and Mali. So they space up and just confuse. They cross the ball. A similar thing, you can see that it's similar. It's about the way that she want to play. They scored on both occasions. So that's how to actually want to play. So, and I've already explained to you how I think Super Falcons can actually can be able to neutralize them. So, what would I think that Nigeria should do in the game tomorrow? For me, I think that we have to keep the ball more. That is number one thing. We have to keep the ball more. And I think that I like Ajibade very well. Very good player, very humble player, determined player. I like her very well. But I just think that not all the time you drive with the ball. Please. Not all the time you drive with the ball. Ajibade and Ijamilusi. Not all the time you drive with the ball. Try and see, I know that's their game. They like to drive with the ball. Try and see a better opponent to actually not a better opponent, a better player to actually pass to. You can actually be in a better position to actually pass to. Or Sinashi or Ali, please. Morocco have been getting penalties in this WAFCON. The only game that I think Morocco did not get a penalty was against Ghana. Because Ghana did not even give them any space. It was against Ghana. Morocco will look for areas. And now, Osinachi Ali is the most experienced defender in that team. Please. There's VR. There's VR. In this tournament, we have not been behind. In this tournament, we have not been behind this tournament. I don't want us to be behind. Yeah, I don't want us to get red card here. Osinachi Ali, please. Osinachi Ali, please. The reason why Osinachi Ali is having problem in this AFCON is because of Alozie. It's because of Alozie. Because Osinachi Ale is the right center defender. He's the one covering for Alozie. Alozie is not the best defensively. She can drive forward, go that energy. She's not the best defensively. Sometimes you get caught up positions that you have to get Osinachi Ale to mark, and sometimes it might be too late and things like that. And I can tell you, they will not target Ashley Plunder's position. They will target Alozie. So Alozie and Osinachi Ale, please, I beg you, if we're going to concede, it's going from that area. So that is that. And it's not a defender. Yeah, I know he's not a defender. So and what else again? And everything fine. I like the energy of Yamilusi. I like her energy. You know, I like her energy very well. And also too, Esther Koronko is also the revelation of what? Of this tournament. But I want to say something. If the thing adds more, there's a player. If Madugu is listening to me today, there's a player that can come on and write a different story this AFCON. Don't hesitate. Don't look at social media. Don't look at social media. There's one player that can write history if we are struggling for goals. Don't hesitate to bring on Oshoala if needs be. I'm not saying you start to. Don't hesitate to bring her on if needs be. This type of story is always like, this is already like, she's meant for like the big occasion. Don't hesitate to bring on, but if that's a decision, if you want to, I just think that Oshoala against those Moroccan defense, I think she's got that experience. I think she can do something in that game. Okorobo is very good though. And this guy, Chinwedu Ihezu, very good player. And also Jaminisio Ajibade, very good player. But I just think that in that middle part, the experience of this girl, of Oshoala, can be so important. And for Nigeria to actually win that game. That's it. Oshoala, you do respect, she's one of the best finisher in that team. She's one of the best finisher in that team. Best finisher in that team. She's one of the best finisher in that team. She's one of the best finisher in that team. And Oshoala being on the pitch will attract so many players towards her. So I'm not saying that she should start. I just think that something can it's just his experience to bring up. That is it. If it's 10 minutes left, you can bring her on and road down close. You can bring her on. Experience. Very important. So that's today. I wish the Falcons the very best of luck tomorrow. And I hope that they will be able to bring the trophy home. Mission X is possible. Thank you, Remi Ali. Always look for time to drop something for us. Thank you, Remi Ali, for your gesture. Thank you. So, guys, we only have 4 super chats. We have many likes. We have like 50 likes out of 130 people watching. Some people here, they're just watching me and they don't like me. They don't like what I'm saying. But guys, I'm going to post the link now. Come and join and talk. Please make it very brief so that we will not stay too long here. So just the link is already there. So be very brief, very brief. Just talk about the Tosin issue. There's the issue of the Falcons. There's the appointment of the NFF. There's Brandy Day's story. You can come on and talk to us about any of them. So before you guys actually join, who should I think you should start? Huh. I don't want to say this thing, but see, I think the defense line should be the same. You know, Alozie, I think Shabaka Alozie should be in goal. I think Alozie, Osinacho Hale, Tosin, and Ashley Plumter should be to retain their position in the midfield. I hope that Jennifer Ejegile is available. I hope he's available. I don't see what's injured against Africa. I don't she's available. And alongside Alimatu Wainde, maybe one between Christy Ushebe and Deborah Abiodun. I'll go for Christy Ushebe. I don't just know. I just think that then Ajibade, Okoronko, and Yezu up front. That's my take. Jamilusi, sorry. I just think that in that midfield, I would like more control in that midfield. I would like more control in that midfield. And I think Christy Ushebe can give us that. Though passing might not be our strongest, won't be our strength. But I just think that Ushebe can control the midfield for us. So I have my first caller, Ombueri. I don't know the topic he wants to talk about, but let's see. Before I bring Ombueri, I'm going to bring Temitope. I'm not going to talk for 30 seconds. It's done. Let me just bring Temitope on quickly. Temitope, thank you for joining. You're my first caller.
Good evening, Simila. Good evening. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
I want to talk about a diabetes issue.
Yeah.
I think Tosin is a joker. He's hoping for England call up.
Yeah.
I don't think that you should wait tired because there's Ajiquan who just go to Liverpool. They will call him for him. Those people that play for the England, they will call him for them. So keep on waiting. If you don't want to play for Nigeria, you should go away. The better player play for us. I don't need to about the Brown, they are an issue. I think they know what the time for go to him. So that's the cup of tea. But so seriously, the Nigerian league we play very bad. That's very. I don't understand that. 7,000 naira. How much you don't want to eat for a place of play second, the money don't finish. So that's about that.
Yeah.
About the Falcons tomorrow, honestly, I'm scared about that. I'll quit that set up. Because against on Tuesday, first half, we are very, very okay. Second half, and the can change their plan of the game. Every scatter. It was just we are very lucky that African side, they don't have a good finisher in their squad.
Yeah.
That's how we win that game.
Yeah.
And for me, tomorrow's game, I want to see Odega play that game as national winger. That they are run from the flank unless he was and remember one thing that we don't keep ball. That team don't keep ball. We don't keep ball.
Yeah.
But we don't keep ball. That we don't keep ball at all. And so about the team that I don't the NFM need to do better getting good for the Falcons. This man just like playing like final under 20 and the 5 formally. That's just playing. They don't know play when they're playing. Remember that when they're playing. I don't look at that. This player they're good on their own. That's why they're winning.
Yes.
But for me, tomorrow we get about because a manager, I don't trust him tactically. I don't like. Yeah. And that Moroccan coach, they work as manager. They work on winner. They know what to do. Yeah. And finally, before I go, I want to ask 2 questions. This boy that I want to play for Liverpool, this Ugo.
Yeah.
You don't need to know many things about the background because the name Ugo sound Nigerian.
Okay, it's Togolese French, they say.
Okay, no wala. Any of them, this guy, I'm calling another guy. Any of them, I'm calling another guy.
No, no, no. It's just focus on the players with him now for the World Cup qualifier because
Okay.
there'll be no new too much new players.
No time, no time. Let's move first. And let's look for the World Cup
Yeah,
later. Thank
yeah.
you, good night, my brother. One love.
Thank you, yeah, thank you. So that is the talk where this time around it wasn't 30 seconds. It was more than 30 seconds. It's way more than 30 seconds today. So I like that. It was comfortable. He addressed all the all the things today. Well done, we talk well done. So yeah, don't worry. And I
Yeah.
also have Lado
Okay.
also joining. So let me start from actually this man is fresh, very fresh. These Bamian people, eh? Okay. Let me start from let's start from Umberry, your contribution. Why
Yes.
just to start
Can
this?
you hear me?
We can hear you clearly.
Oh, thank God. Okay, this is my first time of using my iPhone for this. I have
Okay,
three things
and
to
it's
say.
clear. Also
It's
clear too.
very clear. Yes. The last person I will talk about is Tosi. Yes, but this one is concerning Enyimba.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if Brand Udewe said this to Enyimba,
Mm-hmm.
I wish that other players can talk about what they are doing to them in their other clubs.
But they will blacklist them because
Yeah.
they is not relying on the 1 million naira. He got so many pieces. It's into oil. It's in real estate.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes. Now, Brian Dare has used Enyimba as a case of study.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that will tell you what is going on in our local league.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, let's be honest, what Roma Star is doing is not a rocket science. He invested.
Mm-hmm.
You have to invest
Mm-hmm.
and eat. If you do not work, you cannot eat.
Mm-hmm.
In America here, if you don't have a job, you will not eat, you will not pay your bill.
Mm-hmm.
If you do not invest, you are not going for champion. Even if you go to the qualifier, you are not going to qualify.
Mm-hmm.
Enugu Rangers failed to invest. Rivers failed to invest.
Mm-hmm.
Enyimba first to invest.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing is going to happen to Abia Warriors. They failed to invest.
Yeah.
So if they fail to invest, how are they going to qualify?
Mm-hmm.
This is not to pray holy. No, it's not possible. You have to invest. When you invest, you eat.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I don't want to talk more about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that they expose Nyimba. And Kano needs to come and clarify the whole thing. Or if he let you come and defend Nyimba and say that what he's saying is lying. Then the second one is the Super Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the players they are doing well,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not happy the way the tournament is going.
Uh-huh.
For me, I will tell you, it's the worst tournament of the Falcons WAFCON so far I have ever watched. This is the
Why?
poorest. This is the poorest. Why did I say so? First, when you talk about a tournament, there's supposed to be population.
Uh-huh.
I don't see that population. They're supposed to be broadcasting. How
Uh-huh.
many people is watching it? If I'm complaining that I can't find a way to watch it, there are millions of Nigeria don't even know that they are playing WAFCON.
Yeah, I agree with that.
These are the things that makes me not happy about it. But am I happy about the way the girls are doing it? I'm happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the way the thing is being, the awareness is not there.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
people that is know that is when the president talk about it, when the vice the wife of the president
First lady, yeah.
congratulate people. We are so happy about it,
Mm-hmm.
but are they watching it?
No.
Why can't they make it available for people to watch it, even if they can't go?
It's
If
live in
it's
Nigeria
accessible.
on Super Sports.
Okay, how many people have it?
Mm-hmm.
People,
I also see that
why can't NTA sacrifice
AIT,
something to say
AIT,
AI to start put it, but I don't know
Ibro.
whether they are showing it.
Yeah, they're not showing it. It's only Super
Yes.
Sports.
Super stuff. Nobody's subscribing. So there is hunger in Nigeria. Let's be honest. There is hunger.
Even those abroad, self, they cannot watch it. So in
I-
fact, one guy went to go
You
and
know,
show.
I'm the one calling you now. I haven't watched it. I'm the one calling you, disturbing you on WhatsApp, saying please.
One
Yeah.
guy that went to go and watch it and went to go and show the game on YouTube, they have banned the channel because of copyright from DSTV. So it's just that CAF need to do better. Last WAFCON was on
Yes.
YouTube, but because
Yes.
somebody's already paying for the rights, that's why you cannot just show it on YouTube. So and I'm hearing that Canal Sport now already purchased DSTV, so we don't know the fate of DSTV now. Well, let's just talk about other ones too before we.
The last one is Tosi. If Tosi said that he wants to play, wait, before I say it, it's Smith. I studied philosophy of language. I know what you are trying to do. Stop going around the corner. Talk to us. Stop going around the corner. Talk to us. I know you know everything. But if Tosi said he wants to play for Nigeria, please, Coach Eric Chile, put him against South Africa. There is no defender now in Nigeria better than Tosi. I don't care whether he knows the culture, he doesn't know the culture. So for us, he's very intelligent, he's very knowledgeable. There is no defender. As I'm talking to you, you can tell me he's better than Tosi in Super Eagles right now. There is nobody. Now, everybody's saying he wants to know the culture. That is why he came in. How did he know the culture? He associated with the people. He went, and the first thing he did, which I like, is to go on the broadcast to present himself. Arise TV. Ask me a question. That is how he's supposed to. And for him to go there, he has made up his mind that I want to play for Nigeria.
But before you continue, English I say that now you know one invest in WAFCON. Why can't you go and pay for B
It goes, don't even go there. You go striker. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Yes, you don't like the girls more than me. Don't even go there because those things it's poor preparation. Poor. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade.
Why you to pay for B Sports, Emery?
What will I do them? Okay, apart from me, let's be honest. Apart from me, what about the Nigerians? Millions of Nigerians. I'm not doing this for my own interest. Are you getting me? If I want to do interest, I want to do something, I can make money there. I am not making money there. Those who are not making money, are they happy about it? People that are making money can do their own thing. I'm not making money there. So therefore, the government, the administrators supposed to do. For example, look at the girl, they are complaining about their jersey. I'm not talking about the girls, but the treatment they are doing to them, number one, and the maltreatment they are doing to Nigerians.
Yes. Before you go to Tosin fully, let me just ask you because that is waiting. How impressed are you with Coach Osimhen?
Is he a coach? The spirit of Radio Wonder is still there, but I will congratulate him. The people that are saying they are sorry, there's a difference between developing coaches for winning and coaches for development. There are coaches who are, win this thing for us. And they teach the girls new things. He can't teach them anything. He's just there to the mess. In fact, it's just by the grace that the girls they want to win. In fact, you, Smith, if you go there, you will win it because you yourself, if you become the coach, you will win it.
I mean, I won't lie to you. I fancy my chances. So, looking at this, but I might not be able to be good at modern day training. But if I
your own is an instruction.
I will step up team,
Do you know what I like the girls? All the girls playing for us, they are good listeners. If you tell them to do this, they will do it. You see how we win Zambia, lump the ball, they do it. So you that are very good in investigating things and the researching things, if you tell them, look at their weakness, do this way, they will do it.
They'll do it, yeah.
So, and why am I and why is he shouting on those girls?
Yeah. Madugu should they're not babies. So unworthy. So what I'm saying is that I'll still come back to you. That Tosin should be called up. That Tosin
definitely, definitely, he's a professional. He doesn't even need anything to do so. And can he play? Yes. He's in South Africa. Yes. Nobody, no defender is better than Tosin in the Super Eagles. Okay, mention one. Let's argue.
Coming back.
Mention who? Who?
Well, I think you have a point on that.
It's not a point, it's a fact. Let's be honest. Mention one defender, 5 and 6. One defender now that is better than Tosin. Let's go. Let's see. Nobody. Okay. And you have this kind of person, and you want to beg him because we are looking that the position is playing is lacking. That is what we need. Yeah. Argument that he's playing for his position is Samuel Chukwueze. I say, oh, please bring him. Oh, yeah. Let there be competition.
Yeah. So let me just go to Daddy, your thought on the stories to discuss there.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
But I think for what's his name? The legend that is in Imba.
Friday.
Yes, I think our people, they like to weaponize poverty because now they are saying, why is he talking out?
Yeah.
Because if it were to be one local player now, the way he has just talked now, they'll stop using him, or you see now next season they won't be there again.
He's already left there.
He has already finished his contract for talking. Yeah. He has finished his contract. But they are already weaponizing poverty because, I mean, it's not nice. So let's ask ourselves, why is the trajectory of our football going downwards? You said in 2010 or so, he was getting £5,000 as you calculated it. He could go for holiday in the UK.
Yeah. Yes.
They don't burn any Nigerian player league, make you go for holiday outside the country.
Never.
He go look for a cheap hotel. If even though if he manage go, because of the money they are paying them, which is not nice. But as much as we can say blame all these people, first off, you guys know better than me. How much are they giving the winner of MPFL?
200 million.
200 million. How much does the owner want to collect? How much does he want to share? Is that 200 million? That man that owns Remo Stars. Yeah. If I was in his shoe, I would first carry 150, put for my pocket, 50 million.
To go for one away game, it's like 50 million. If you want to take flight and everything.
Oh, every match?
To go for away, yes. If you want to take flight, too.
MPFL gives every club 15 million.
If the team will spend 15 million naira
for qualifying for
for example, now if you want to go and play Maiduguri, you want to take bus, night bus, like Abia Warriors took night bus. See, Abia Warriors took that bus to Lagos. They were sleeping like this. Economic wire them. See, the issue is this: you take flights. How much is flight now? You book everything and everything. You spend like from 10 to 50 million. Now, if you spend that one almost 10, 15 times in the season, because you play away games, 10 times. That money don't go.
Please, let me ask one question. How are they gaining?
Good question.
It's not profitable.
So why is he doing it?
You see, it's just sanity.
Jesus Christ.
So now you ask a very good. That's why I'm asking. If you have money, if you're a millionaire or billionaire in Nigeria, go and carry a Nyimba. Because if you leave it to the government, in fact, most of the players are supposed to be civil servants.
That's why I'm coming here. This is waiting for me. That's why you know what they do. That's why these clubs they take bus to away games. That's why
taking bus with our national security now does not make any sense.
I don't know. Maybe I tell you a
does
story.
not make any sense. How will if I'm a footballer now? How will I risk my life traveling from Kano to Osun State. When I know some
The clubs
tigers
are there
are
on the
in
way.
between the road.
Maybe they open fire on the Sunshine Stars bus. See, the issue is this: one team,
Even the
the
one for Heartland.
yes, now you know one team,
Mm.
one team left Kano, coming back to Port Harcourt to come and play game. And you know what happened? The game is meant to be on Saturday. They start road on Thursday because they played on Wednesday. They have to come back on Thursday. It's like a 2-day trip. You know what they did? They formed say that's their accident. They pour blood on their like coke, you know, all this on their body. Accidental. And that's MPF to the NFF that I be MPF that accidental. So then have to postpone the game.
Do you know one
Because this
interesting
twice,
story? One
yes.
interesting
No,
story. Okay. One
okay,
interesting
so
story. I saw one
yeah,
video on YouTube this week. So that time Abiola was still having his former club, Abiola Babes. He said
yeah.
his team had away game and he
Mm-hmm.
had to he had to drive them there because I think they had issue with the driver. He drove them there and they even met Aya killer on the road. When he saw
Yeah.
them, he bribed the Aya killers. And he was saying, so what if he wasn't there? He was talking about being involved, like
Challenge of
as owner.
owning a club.
Yes. I don't know if you've seen that video.
I saw that video, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about being involved. But all I'm going to say is I think maybe the body of our league should do more. Maybe if, for instance, the winner of MPFA is going home with 1 billion, which is say like 500,000 pounds. I mean, just for a season.
Mm-hmm.
If one club is going home with 1 billion, I think things will change gradually. Because I don't know how these clubs are doing it. They are still looking. Okay, for instance, now if you are playing in South African league, you can never go to League Two or one rubbish league in England because it is England. If you are playing in South Africa A League, am I lying?
Mm-hmm. No.
But if
Okay.
you are playing in Nigeria, if they call you in Albania or one rubbish country, you go
Mm.
because it's Europe. So I mean, someone is saying, "Who will give them $1 billion? Government or ghost sponsors?" They can give them 1 billion. See, they just sorry, someone who just did something, one agricultural whatever, and Elumelu donated 25 billion for
Mhm.
something that somebody is going to embezzle.
That's
That
it.
they will just for just play that thing now. In the next 3 years, we'll not hear about it again. Just 25 billion, just like that. And that project, they devoted 200 billion to it.
Mm-hmm.
So football is something that also gives us joy.
Mm-hmm.
If they improve our league, it's going to.
Okay.
I mean,
Before I go to IoT, I want to ask you this question because I mentioned this thing, business wise, so into business. I want to ask you this question, Daddy. The former sports minister, Senator Dare, he says few things about how to develop the league. No, not Senator Dare. This guy that's Ino Eyo, Ino Eyo also.
yeah,
He said that he's talking to Otedola, Adenuga, Dangote,
yeah.
uh, to buy a club in the MPFL so that at least so they know that they can finance this club like and things like that. If you are a businessman, laddie, will you put your money down and invest in the MPFL when you know that you'll be facing a drunk referee every Sunday? That okay, just continue. You will put your money down.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense if just four of them are going to buy Canopilas, buy one team in Ogun, buy another team in Oshun. It doesn't make sense. Everything needs change. The whole 20 teams, I don't know how many teams are on MPFL.
20
Everything
teams.
needs change. If me and all of us on this live now can buy one team, I mean, that's another goal. And then one person goes for that, like that, the league will improve. But yeah, going to the final we have tomorrow, I'm very happy we are playing with Morocco. At least the match is going to look lively, and there's going to be more energy, not that kind of empty stadium we used to have in previous matches. And then maybe our yes, you should blow trumpets. It should look like normal Nigerian match that we feel that vibe. Tomorrow we are all going to feel the energy coming into the field because there will be loads of crowd there. I can't wait for tomorrow's match to be honest, because I know there will be lots of crowd there. But yeah, I don't know if many of our fans will be up to 10% of the stadium, anyways. But
Can't be 10%, just 5%. 5%, we're even lucky. Maybe probably 3% or 2%. And you
and
see
those
some of
ones
them.
are just normal traveling people. They are not, so. But yeah, it's sad. It's sad.
So
It's sad.
nobody just walking up say that this is what you get when you
Mhm.
have a creator in charge of our football. No professional content, just taking pictures. See this is picture taking. I don't know how the highlight of Sheodiko will benefit Nigeria. Highlight of Sheodiko
They
in
will
a
show
game.
him playing for Trustekong now.
Yes, they were showing his highlight. I don't know how that one will benefit Nigeria. But let me just ask
And
like
then I
the
wanted to mention about he said Tosin Adarabioyo.
is the
Yes.
best is the best defender.
See, Tosin Adarabioyo, the relationship between Nigeria and him, who is going to benefit more is Tosin. It's not going to benefit Nigeria in any way because the position he can play is Trustekong. And a fit Trustekong can never be benched by Tosin Adarabioyo. Yeah, it might be slightly, I don't know, better, but what Ekong brings to the game is you can't buy it with money because it brings
Mhm.
um, level of leadership, and is another defender that wants to score. That I don't know. I don't think I can bench Troostekong for Tosin. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah,
Somebody's agreeing with you that with everybody that is Ekon Adenabio is better than all of our defenders. But if that person is not full super chat, that's why I didn't put it up. So IoT, your thoughts. I'm still coming to you on area and this, and this I can do 2 hours today. I will
Good
give you
evening, guys.
good evening.
Yeah, just a couple things. I think whether or not we're happy with Tosin's Dilly Darling, he's going to improve us. With Ekon Given going old, he's somebody that can slot in and play alongside Calvin Bassey.
What's the age gap between him and Ekon?
Ekon is what, 30 something now. Tosin is still in his 20s.
28 and 30, 20
No,
and
28.
it's
40.
27 or
No, 28 though.
It's 28
27.
this year.
He's 28 this year. Okay.
Tosin
Okay.
Adarabioyo is 27. He's
It's
28 in September.
27.
He's 28
Yes.
in September.
September.
Okay.
William Trust Ekong is how old? William Trust Ekong
36. Is
is
it
I'm not
36?
36
31.
now.
No, Ekong
Eh?
is 31. He's 32 in September. They're both born in September.
Oh,
And so if that's I'm looking at a 4 year difference. 4 years is a World Cup cycle.
okay.
It matters. It matters.
Mhm.
And let's be realistic. Like, with all due respect to Ekong, Tosin is better than Ekong has ever been. Ekong, yes. So I'm not discounting what he's done for Nigeria. Don't get me wrong. But in terms of just how good he is as a defender, Tosin right now is better than Ekong has ever been. Ekong has never been top 10 team level defender in the world. That's just the reality. So we have to give Tosin his credit. I like he's doing some PR in Nigeria. Good for him. Um, if he plays for us, if he doesn't play for us, at least some people in Nigeria will benefit from him trying to
Mhm.
connect with his home.
Mhm.
But I think it's the same thing. Like, unless the boy really feels connected to and committed to Nigeria, then he shouldn't play. He shouldn't come and play because he feels like, okay, well, my career is not happening, so I just need to play. No, he should play because he wants to, because he feels Nigerian, because he wants to serve the country. If
Mhm.
he does not decide to play for us this year and we somehow qualify for World Cup, I will say they should not bring him for World Cup. If he
Mm.
wants to play for us, even if it will take time for him to do his nationality change and everything, he should commit now before we've qualified. Let's know that, okay, whatever the case, he wants to be part of us, not the one that he will wait now. We will not qualify. He will not come and say, oh, he wants to go to World Cup, then he'll come and take the spot of somebody that's played in the qualifiers. So that's how I feel. I think he's a good defender. I mean, he plays for my club, so obviously I think he's a good player. And yeah, regarding the whole WAFCON thing,
But let me ask you, before you go to the WAFCON, do you think that Tosin feels Nigerian based on the vibes you have been saying from him?
I mean, the connection is not strong.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like all this. There's many people that when it's Independence Day, they wear jersey, they post on Instagram, but they don't really connect like that. I'm sure that his parents would have given him some Niger vibes in the house, but based on everything that I'm seeing, I can tell and I can feel that his desire would still be to play for England. You know, I can kind of feel that that's his desire to still be someone that plays for England. But for me, objectively, I'm looking at it that, bro, you're already 27. All them McGahey are ahead of you. You know, they are bringing in all them Brentwaite. What's it like? They've overlooked you too many times for you to still be praying. You know,
the guy from Newcastle.
You know, so it's like at this point, they should just dead that one and just play. But yeah, I don't think he feels too connected to us. But maybe now that he has come home, he has felt the energy, the air in Nigeria. Maybe to help him to feel more like us. You know, maybe. But yeah, I wanted to say, see, regarding the WAFCON thing, say humble Henry, I don't think it is of any benefit or it's even right to criticize them not airing their content for free. The Premier League has never aired for free. La Liga has never aired for free. The UEFA Euros, Champions League, World Cup have never, ever aired for free. The way this thing works is broadcasting, man. Broadcasting is a business. I create content, I sell content, someone buys content, that person airs the content. If no one buys the content, no one airs the content. That's just the way it works. You cannot see, we are trying to CAF is if CAF says okay, there is no prize money for WAFCON, we will still come and criticize them that how would they not give prize money? But if they have to sell content to make money to be able to give prize money, we come and criticize them for not showing the content for free. Something has to give. The only way that we're going to grow women's football in Africa is for there to be money to be invested into women's football in Africa. The only way for there to be money to be invested into women's football in Africa is for money to be made. And how do they make money? A large part of how they make money is broadcast rights. So that's just the reality of it. If NTA does not go and buy broadcast rights, then NTA will not show it. It's unfortunate. It's not CAF's fault, it's NTA's fault. SuperSport are the ones that have the money and they've paid for it. There's GoTV. Last, so you say, okay, Nigerians are not that rich. Not everybody can afford DSTV. Not everybody can afford GoTV. I agree. If you really want to watch, you will go to viewing center. When it's Premier League, don't people pack viewing center to watch Premier League? Do we ever criticize Premier League that, oh, why are they not showing it on YouTube for us? When there's Champions League, don't people find a way to watch it? And humble Henry, you know, this is not a personal attack, but like you are in the USA, there are ways for you, like it is literally very easy for you to watch it. So for you to come and tell us, oh, well, you two haven't watched it because it's not airing for free, it sounds very disingenuous. Like $7.99 is for a monthly being subscription. You can just pay for 1 month and watch the tournament, and you can unsubscribe after that 1 month. So for you to say you've not watched the games because it's $7.99 investments that you had to make, I'm like, come on now. Like, it's different if somebody in the UK is even complaining because, okay, in the UK, there is no official broadcaster. So for them, they have to find VPN, they have to find a legal website. But there is the official broadcaster in the USA. In Canada, here, it's the same being sport. It's for us to go and subscribe. If you only want to do 1 month, subscribe and watch the tournament. Because if you really want to watch it, you will find a way and you will watch it. So for me, I can't blame CAF for somebody not valuing our product enough to pay for it. That's the way CAF has to roll. If they keep on giving the content out for free, why would anybody pay? Why would being sports pay if they're going to give another person for free? Why would, you know, any super sports pay if they're just going to give somebody else for free? All the canal, all the different people that are valuing it. So it's just the way the media this thing works, man. That's unfortunate.
Okay. Let me say this.
Just respond.
I want to respond some certain things. Yeah. See,
It's
when we
bad.
talk about football, right? I am not talking about myself. I'm talking about people outside. Nigeria, this is the one of the poorest preparation so far. When you talk about Nigerian aspects, number one, we have so many billionaires that can go and say, you know what, MTN, we're gonna pay you, let this thing work. Now, if CAF can be able to show it in their channel last tournament, and they
No,
are not showing it in their, you
I
said
think
was
you're mixing it. Mixing some few. Well, considering, don't worry, you're mixing some few things
yeah.
there.
For example, when you look at how did we manage to watch the AFCON for men, very easy, very accessible. Why can't you make it the same way for the WAFCON for the
But
women?
I think
Humble Henry. So
Yes.
the first thing there is that unfortunately, women's football is not valued as much as men's football.
There you come. That is
It's
what
not.
I'll
It's
be
but
now.
Humble Henry, that is
Now,
Humble Henry, that is not a calf thing. That is a
now,
global thing.
if
Wait, now
women,
let me respond to that one point first.
Mhm.
That's a global thing. If it's the same way, the broadcasters for the UEFA Champions League will not be the same amount of broadcasters
no,
for the UEFA Women's Champions League.
no,
It is
no,
just a normal thing. What
no,
somebody is
no.
willing to pay
Yes,
for
wait
men's
now,
football is
wait,
not what they are willing to pay for women's football. So you
wait now.
can't say, oh,
When
WAFCON was so
sorry,
accessible. WAFCON is not as accessible.
wait, yeah. If you are,
It's
this is what we
I know.
call.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
hold on a sec. I think I know what Obere is trying to say. During that WAFCON, I think they want to play in Cameroon. Sky Sport is the and BBC Sport. Yeah, they are the one that owns the rights in the
Uh-huh.
UK.
Uh-huh.
They show it on their channel. This show it on YouTube.
They show it. Yeah, when you say that they are not valuable for women, no problem. We will
They
look at
still show it,
them.
but it depends on the one that gets the Osimhen. Maybe it's comfortable for them to show it because the Saudi Pro League now. That you know this thing. They're showing some of them on YouTube, Skyport. You remember Saudi Pro because
Yeah.
people will not watch Saudi Pro League. Maybe that's why they are doing that.
No,
if you own the rights, you can do whatever you want to do with it. If Eagle Tracker should go and pay for the rights to WAFCON, I can decide to stream it on YouTube. I can
okay,
decide to
now,
stream it on my website. I can decide to put a public billboard. I've paid for the rights, so I can
yeah,
distribute the right according to the terms of the contract. So
no problem.
if BBC pays for the rights and BBC says they want to show it on their YouTube, they are allowed because they have paid for it. But if being pays for the rights and being does not put it on their YouTube, you can't criticize them because that's not their plan.
No, definitely. I have to criticize them because you said, unfortunately, the women at WAFCON, they have not been valuable yet. I have to criticize them on that. Why? You have to
No,
do better.
Humble
it's
Henry,
just
look at
Wait,
let's
it's not all about, see, I think we are all here now. No, before, see, IoT, no, I don't want you to contradict yourself in some certain things. When you now say that, oh, they are not, the women are not valuable, and not this, and not this, that is the main reason why we have to question them. If they want to make this work, wait
yeah,
now.
Be realistic now. Be realistic. It's women's football. Like
No,
I love
no,
women's
it's not
football.
gonna be. Yeah, okay. Yeah, unrealistic, but is it gonna be like this forever and ever and ever and ever?
It
You
will keep
know,
on.
when
It
the
will
game
keep on
grows,
getting better. But
when the game grows, okay,
yeah,
Smith. Let's be honest to ourselves. Last WAFCON and this one, which one is better? Be honest to yourself. Do your research. Last WAFCON and this one, which one is better? Which one is more interesting? Why must it be going down? It's supposed to be going up. If this one is not well, let it be better the next time. That's my own concern.
okay. I have two people actually was waiting. Chance
Yes.
and
let's see. I don't honestly. Let me just spin that because I want to even go. See this particular broadcasting topic. I don't think it is an argument. Like unblaming, I genuinely don't see what is there to be argued. Is a business. Is the way it works. If you pay for it, you show it. If you don't pay for it, you don't get to show it. That's just the reality.
Yeah,
People
okay,
have to
therefore,
spend
yeah.
money to watch the games. In today's world, everything is digitized. Everything is on streaming platform. If you want to watch top 5 leagues in the world, you have to subscribe for like 3 different streaming platforms to watch, and people pay for it because that's the way the world has come to. So for me, anybody that wants to watch the WAFCON, if you truly want to watch it, you will find a way to watch it. People that are just complaining just want to complain. They are not going to spoon food you any content in 2025. you will have to pay for it, and you would have to look for a way to watch it. That is how it works. If you don't like it, that's a different question. But that is how.
I see, and sorry, I tell you where you have to like take you that.
Yeah, let me say one more thing, then I will go.
I wanted to talk about Ide and this thing as well. I don't want to even.
Sorry, before you did the WAFCON, I just ask you a question. Somebody asked me to ask you this question. That the way everybody is performing, do you think that she deserves to be the African Player of the Year?
I mean, there's competition. See, there's competition. As much as I know that yes, international tournaments are very valued. Mm-hmm. It's not everything. You know, Baba Banda still had a good WAFCON. Mm-hmm. Baba Banda, compared to Ajibade, has had a superior club season.
Yes.
Superior. Banda was the best player in the NWSL. She won the title. And then she came and scored 3 goals and got 1 assist at the WAFCON. Mm-hmm. So even though Ajibade might be the player of the tournament for the WAFCON, if God willing, Nigeria wins the final, objectively speaking, I know Ajibade is my pressing. I will still push her, I will still promote her and try to get her there. But objectively speaking, if somebody comes and tells me, they think Banda was the better player in the year, I understand it. Yeah. Because it's not just the WAFCON. The WAFCON is what? 6 matches. You know, you cannot use 6 matches to. I saw somebody in my comments was telling me Okoronkwo should be player of the year. I said, because of just, you know, how many matches I should play. So Baba Banda to me is still the front runner, but anything can happen. But sorry, I wanted to say the whole Ideye thing. Yeah, see, I like the fact that
OP and Shaz. I'm coming. Just give me 1 second.
I like the fact that Ideye is picking up. You know, I like the fact that somebody that has been there, that has played at all the different levels, is coming out to say about things that are not being done right. I just have to say as well, Ideye is very uninformed about many things, though, because I've been seeing a lot of his tweets talking about La Liga this, MPFL this. You know, if you really, I like the intention behind what he's doing. But if you really want to be an advocate and talk about these things, he needs to go and educate himself a little bit more to understand how marketing of these things work, how branding of the leagues work, and things like that. You know, it's one thing for you to complain, but it's another thing for you to be preferring solutions. And right now, as somebody that has been there, that is within the sphere of the players or the people that you would say can actually influence change, it comes across as if he just knows how to say what was wrong, but he doesn't really know what can be done or what should be done, because some of the things that he has talked about, not necessarily just referring to Eyimba, talking about the entire league, I read them and I'm like, this guy doesn't really know what he's talking about, or this guy doesn't really know the solution. So that's what I would say about Brani Day. But I like the intention behind what he's doing. He needs to speak more. You know, we need to do better. Our league at this point is haphazardly run. People will not make money because even if one person comes with the right ideas, with the right intention, if the entire structure is broken, it's going to be hard for that one person to thrive in a broken structure. It's like if you bring one person that is the best politician in the world to come and enter Nigerian politics with all the nonsense that is there, that one person cannot, no matter how great you think you are, that one person alone cannot change the whole structure, you know, that is already bad. So that's what I think about that.
Sorry, just a question. So that he's talking is not very solution. Do you think that he's in his place? He's just talking about his experience.
No. It's talking about his experience. But there, as I said, if you go and look at his tweets, not even what he has said in his interviews, he has made many tweets about things that are wrong in the league and complain about certain things. He has even complained about fans and the way fans don't consume the league, the way fans don't support the league, you know, things like that. And those are the kind of things that I'm saying that he's coming across very uninformed. Because there was a time I was complaining about, that fans will be watching Premier League or watching La Liga, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I'm like, you cannot force fans to consume content that they don't find interesting. Yeah. You have to give them a reason to want to consume the content. You know, so those are the kind of things. But do
you think that you cannot force fans?
What do you say?
Sorry. Wait, do you think that you cannot force fans to watch them?
You cannot force anybody.
Why do you think that there's a black card at 3 p.m.?
Sorry?
Why do you think there's a black card in the UK around 3 p.m.?
I mean, you can encourage, you can put measures in place.
Any game in the UK at 3 p.m. black card on TV.
I know, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you cannot foresee. Why in 2025, there is oversaturation of content. At the end of the day, You can do everything. You can literally put the game in front of on every billboard in the world. If I don't want to watch it, I wouldn't watch it. That's what I mean by you cannot force people. You
Mhm.
have
Let's
to.
see.
People
I
have to be
think
interested in
I
it.
think
Or some people would rather go and scroll on TikTok for 90 minutes than watch it.
IoT, you have been in Nigeria. You're supposed to know Nigerians. We need force. You don't need to encourage.
But you
Are you
cannot.
getting me? Yeah.
but I don't
And
think
how can
Nigerians love football
Yeah,
as much
yeah.
as we think we
So
love
you
football.
have to wait. So,
yes.
Because if this WAFCON was hosted in Nigeria, trust me, the field will not be filled.
yeah,
Because the whole thing have been going down.
we going
Let's
down.
be
No, not
honest.
because it's been
Uh,
going down. We
Because
don't love our football
Nigerians,
like that, like that.
yes, when
Mm-mm.
so
it's
Mm-mm.
not when
We
When
love our
Super Falcons
football.
play in
no,
Nigeria,
yeah, it's
I
not a
don't
football
even go to
country that
watch the
much.
matches. When
Yeah.
Super
Nigeria
Falcons
is
play
not a
in Nigeria,
footballing country like
I don't
that.
even
We
watch
will
the
just think like we are footballing country. Under 17,
No.
the last under 17 that the field was full was
See,
2007.
yeah.
And Fashola had to put bus in every city, Idimu,
Yeah, no,
Egbeda,
but,
everywhere
but
to be
if you want to
transporting people.
see football country, go to Tunisia, go to Morocco, go to Algeria.
See,
Yeah.
see,
Football
see.
is a religion. So I'm
The
coming just
thing
hold on.
is,
So hold on, hold on, just
Please,
Omboy
Humbly.
and IoT final thoughts. IoT final
No,
Okay.
thoughts.
I mean, okay, Humble can talk. I
Okay.
think I've shared my thoughts already. I'll see you
Yeah.
guys.
For me, the calc should not make the women football more difficult for people to watch. The more they make it more difficult, the more they are losing. The
Because
more
you're not
people are
paying,
not.
because you didn't pay. Omboy,
No, no,
go and
no.
pay $7.
It's not all about me. It's not all about me.
Okay.
It's not all about me. It's not. It's for the poor masses. Yeah. If now
Performance.
people are saying they are not interested in it,
Mhm.
they are not interested in it. You not blame them because you did not make it available and accessible for them to make them
What?
to have that interest.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
that Nigeria is going to host something in September, under 17 in
yeah.
September, yes, make it more accessible and available for people. Create an awareness.
That
Maybe
one is
tomorrow,
for YouTube.
yeah, no. Apart from that, they're gonna show it in Nigeria. How many people are coming there to go and watch it?
Because, yeah, I think people
Are you
will.
getting me?
I don't know.
Create
But,
something, make
yeah,
people to love it again.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember 2006,
Yes.
Enyimba. But
Yimba, yeah.
now, I rest my case.
All
If
right.
anything they want to do, let them do. Yeah,
Thank you, Abu. Thank you for your time.
you are.
So that's Abu. So let me just so like you want to share your final thoughts too
Yeah.
for
I think Umbrella said a little bit of what I wanted to say. Because, for instance, now, I'm not even going to lie. Eagle Striker has tried for. I mean,
women
I'm not
football.
saying he's the NFF president,
Football,
but
football generally,
in
yeah.
a way, he has tried for women's football, say digitally, the way he has marketed them has made some people get involved in,
Women
you know,
football.
he made it more attractive, sort of. I don't know how to put it into words, but yes, they need to do more in letting us like this thing as much. Me, I've always not 100%, but I've always watched Falcons match since like say 2004. I've always the days of one coach. I've always enjoyed watching their game.
Mm-hmm.
But for people like all the Gen Z and the likes, they don't. What's their business with women football? So I would say we need more engagement. And how do they? I think it can't be forced. To be honest, Nigerians don't love football as we think we love football. It
Yeah,
can't be
yeah.
forced. In Nigeria,
I
some people that are hungry now and that they don't have money. Do you want them to go and watch women football? If you tell them Nigeria is playing, you say women, say
they
women.
go and play bets.
They will swear for you. They will play bets on those people. They will not watch the match.
Yes.
So we don't like football like that. But yeah.
They'll play bet. They go and PP on the visa. Yes, they'll play bet and go and PP on the
Yeah.
visa.
So it's just, I mean, it's crazy, but yeah,
It's
it is what
crazy.
it is.
It's what it
Hopefully,
is.
we win tomorrow, and I wish us the best.
Yeah. So before you go, sorry,
Okay.
before you go, I just want to divert like because I didn't talk about the issue. Something came up this week when the Alexander Isak asked for £300,000 from Newcastle for contract extension. So if not because of Gokares deal, I don't know. Some clubs were like, huh? It's like we can get this guy. Oh, do you think that because Victor did not prove himself in the Premier League just in 30 seconds, that's the reason why people are like, oh, we don't want to pay that money?
I I mean I think there's a little bit more
That
to
Isaac is more proven than Victor.
well this Isaac people are saying, but I don't want to sound fanatical, but I don't see Isaac as even close to Victor. People that knows football knows this truth, but there's more to Victor um,
Yes.
in the world of the business right now. There's some political things about it. I saw some things online, but I don't want to believe it as much as it sounds stupid. That what's this name? Do you know of Napoli? What's his name?
Correct.
They say he has more connection in Europe and he can decide if Victor will go to a good club or not.
He's connected. He's connected. I don't know. I don't think maybe he's connected. So honestly, he's connected. He knows
Yeah,
all.
there is.
He knows
Yeah, but I
all.
don't want to believe such thing. It sounds stupid to me, but
He's
there's
connected.
something because if they can see people, all these English teams saying we can't pay this much, we can't pay this much, they want to pay 100 million for this guy,
Yeah.
this Newcastle guy. Look at
300K.
that guy cannot score 30 goals in a season, and they want to pay that much, and they are going to be paying him. Say I don't know how much you'll be paying him weekly.
300K.
Yes, and I mean, if they had offered Victor that amount, he would have come. But there's more
Yeah.
to it than we know.
That is it. So thank you, Daddy, for your thoughts on that. When then they announce Victor officially, maybe probably will come and talk about it again.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, let me start from Sean. So it'll be nice to have you back. I know that you've been around the world and back to base. So your thoughts, we've discussed some few things. So we talked about the general topics here.
I just joined not too long ago, so
We talked about
um,
Abiodun's visit to Nigeria.
mhm.
He still didn't commit himself to Nigeria. We don't know the reason why he's saying that. And we also discussed about the Falcons, that in the final already. We know that the next team that will be playing there will be Super Eagles of Nigeria, which you are really interested in in that bit. To talk about Canada, your bench any defender in Super Eagles. So we discussed about that. So anyway you want to take it from.
Okay. So yeah, I listened to his interview on Tosin
Alright.
on
Yeah.
Arise, and you could tell it was very firm. Anytime they wanted to ask him about his commitment to play for Nigeria, I've seen his interviews too, where Omar Katuba or some other journalists will want to chip it in to catch him unaware. Yeah, Owolewa, sorry. To catch him unawares. But you could tell that the guy, he knows what he wants to do. If I want to pretend like I can read people's mind, I feel like there's an inertia, a reluctance of him to not want to play for Nigeria. Something is holding him back.
Yes, something is holding him back.
And it's only him that we can only speculate, right? It's only him that can answer that question. It could be personal because I don't want to go. I know he came with his mom, but when they asked about his father, there was a reaction I saw on his face. Trying to be a psychologist right now. There could be something more deeper. We all have
from second name to Father to Tosin alone.
Yeah. So there's a lot there. Sometimes we all have childhood memories, some good, some not so good. And sometimes if we can't control it, it might consume us, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Something is definitely holding him back, and it's only him that can answer the question. But definitely there's a reluctance for him to play for Nigeria. But if England calls him, he would have joined. He would have played for England like yesterday. But England hasn't called him. And if I were him, that he's 27 now, right? Or 28?
27.
27. Age is not on his side again. Yeah. So unless it's just like, you know what, I don't care about national team. If England comes, fine. If they don't come, fine. I'm good. As long as I'm playing the club, I don't care. If he's of that mindset, then okay, all well and good. But if he's on the of the mindset that I want to play for Nigeria or play for a national team,
Yeah.
I think he should just probably come and play for Nigeria because I think it will be a big fish in a small pond in that kind of situation as compared to being England where they have choices of players all over
Yeah.
the place, right,
Yeah.
including central backs.
Yeah.
And regarding him being better than any defender right now, oh yeah, 100%, 100%. We have the central back central defender crisis now in Super Eagles. Semi Ajayi is tall, is okay, but it's full of mistakes. You saw what they did to him against Benin Republic at the
Mm-hmm.
World Cup qualifiers. He
Mm-hmm.
has mistakes in him. The only person that I know that I can still rely on is Bassi. But Bassi needs, I always say, Bassi needs somebody to still be to lead him. He
Mm.
hasn't matured yet to that point. So incoming, oh yeah, he's walking straight to the first level without a shadow of doubt.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, straight up.
Mm.
Who's gonna bench him? I
Yeah.
mean, Ekong is getting older, so even Ekong captains in December. If let's say a player like Adara Bioyo comes in, Ekong would just be like a Yobo in 2013,
Uh-huh.
just
Mm.
come in,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
be,
Uh-huh.
flex you are the captain. Yes, we know you are the captain.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Ekong is not the same Ekong anymore.
And
So,
which
um,
mm-hmm.
yeah, so
Before,
he works ready.
before I go to chat, I just want to ask you a question. Callum Oxlade-Dore, the Nottingham Forest player, came to Ghana too.
Daniel, yeah.
He was the league game. Went to the president. He did so
Mm,
many things, And 3 years after, the boy never paid for that,
yeah,
Ghana, and he didn't get the call up to England.
yeah.
Even all I know was trying to tell him that this your England map is moving somewhere.
Mm,
Take it to Ghana. Go.
mm,
No, a player already telling him that why
mm,
can't you use Ghana? When they asked Tosin about where did that come from, he was saying about the mom is from Ekiti. Where
mm.
did that come from? He said, my brother will
I
know where.
don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
later did not say Lagos. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
So,
actually
yeah,
Lagos.
yeah. That's that. I mean, again, I'm not trying to dissect into somebody's life, but
Yeah.
you can take cues, right, from little things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why, yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and I know you. I think you also talked about you talked about okay, the WAFCON.
Yeah.
Well, so for me, I think we had a conversation about this, right? I feel like
Yeah.
when African coaches take us to WAFCON,
Yeah.
they know how to do the giddy football and just get out of the way. It's not tied to tact. I mean, not calling the coach Justin Madu. I
Madugu.
wasn't
Yes. Just Madugu.
Madugu, right? I mean, all due respect to him, he's
Mm-hmm.
a coach, and I'm sure he has some badges to back it up.
Yeah.
When it comes to African coaches, especially coaching a team like the Super Falcons that are full of talented players,
Mm-hmm.
they will always they find a way to get by.
Mm.
Even when we face tough oppositions. You remember when I think it's two finals back to back. We were in penalties with Cameroon,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? We still won. We won in Yaoundé, and they were crying like
Yeah. Crying everything. Yeah.
they were really pained. Yeah, because I think they even played better. Let's call it in the
That was 16.
yeah, they played better. I think they
Yeah.
even played better. So I think African coaches they know how to navigate the African space, and I think, but when it comes to world stage, when your tactical prowess,
Mm-hmm.
the ability to navigate a game
Yeah.
properly, will show, especially when you're playing against these European teams, because they
Yeah.
are really tactical. Let's call it what it is. They are very
Yeah.
tactical. They
Yeah.
play in top leagues. Their football has a pattern. It has a meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes our football might be so chaotic, but
Mm-hmm.
we're still going to score a goal
Yeah.
eventually. No
Yeah.
reading, no break, no jam, just Jody Arago football, right? But
Mm-hmm.
these players, even US, when you see them play, the men, I was telling a friend of mine, US men, when they play, there's a pattern, there's a
Mm-hmm.
reading to how they play. So
Mm-hmm.
when we play at that level, it shows a lot. And I think that's where the former American coach, is it Waldron, or what is his name?
Mm-hmm.
That's where you could tell that this guy is a tactical coach. Because
Tactical coach.
in
Yeah.
that World Cup, you could see that they were playing with intentionality.
Yes.
So let's be honest, man.
Yes.
They've had a lot of WAFCON. We've won everything except 3 times. South Africa won, Equatorial Guinea
What?
won
Twice.
twice.
Yeah.
South Africa won once.
Mm-hmm.
Every other one has been won by Super Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
We own that cup.
Mm.
The conversation now is even if we don't win this one, the one we don't win before, that one maybe take and drink Gary for a while. We're
Mm-hmm.
good. We've dominated that space. I
Mm-hmm.
think the conversation, I'm looking beyond this. I'm excited. The girls are playing, they won last minute goal against South Africa and all that. But what I'm looking at is how do we transcend beyond this local champion that we
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
and dominate the
Yeah.
world
Yeah.
because we have. And Waldron showed us that we could.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? He
Yes.
showed us they played beautiful football in
Yeah.
that World Cup.
Yeah.
Woo! You
Yeah.
could tell
Yeah.
intentionality,
Yeah.
pattern,
Yeah.
tactical play. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, our African coaches don't display that at the World Cup.
It is bad World Cup. Yeah.
That is the difference. So we
Mm-hmm.
need to AFCON is AFCON, whatever. To be honest, I want us to win, but I don't really care, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
We've won 13, only three. We've only out of 16 editions. We won 13,
Uh-huh. Yes.
right? Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's better. It's now to start looking at how do we take these girls to for the next level.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you. Let me just ask Chas this question. Chas, the other Ibrahim Gusso, we are going to be playing in two finals. We're in the final in Abidjan against Ivory Coast, against the host nation again. And tomorrow we'll be playing against Morocco, the host nation again. Can lightning strike twice?
honestly, honestly, I was praying. I said we should not face Morocco in the final. I would
Yeah,
have
I was
preferred
praying for
Ghana
Ghana. If you respect, I
because
was praying that Ghana should qualify for the final.
I remember that the last year AFCON, the same scenario, host country
Yeah,
and all of that. We just lost everything under pressure.
yeah.
So I was praying. But if you look at the girls, one thing I've been driving them is that they want to really win. They want to prove a point. And I think when the Wandering spirit is still with them, it hasn't left them. They've been winning,
Mm-hmm.
they've been
I
winning.
agree.
But my biggest fear is that Moroccan coach, that man is a
Yeah,
tactician.
it's a World Cup now.
He's so good. I was so afraid, man. I was like, please let us not face Morocco. The man
Mm-hmm.
is so good. He knows his condiment well. Even if Morocco don't win this WAFCON, they might do well at the World Cup. Honestly, if we win this AFCON, NFL should please just take away Justin. Get somebody very tactical mindset. I don't know. It's like Morocco have an edge in getting the best footballing materials.
See,
They
I,
have
want-
the
I, want-
best.
I want to ask you a question there, Charles. You asked me to go to Morocco. I
Yeah.
went to Morocco, and I think I should know if you know about this thing. See, when you are in a conducive environment, when everything is set, see, I went to one city called Agadel. They are building like a different city apart from the old city because of the World Cup in 2030. Just to tell you that everything works because there's no what's the flight between Spain? You guys from Spain to Morocco. It's not far, and it's the same condition. They are paying salary. It's similar to what the hand is paying. So what do you expect again? It's not as if they have edge. For example, now how many more are they owing at the wardrobe?
Well, I think he said 16
So,
or something.
so they have history of owing coaches. So and all these coaches know. They know. So the issue is that we will not be able to attract the best of the best. How can you go to work and they know they will not pay you?
And I think they said most sponsors are avoiding us because of money miss. So
Mhm.
give them money will miss. So most sponsors are avoiding us. That's why I'm a little bit surprised and angry. Like, why is Gusto taking credit for that legacy project? Oh my god, I was like, this is not. Why are you taking credit for something you did not labor? Why are you acting like a Nigerian politician?
The issue is that it's a politician. He once contested to be Zafra state governor before. So we cannot take that one away from him. So if he talks, he's a politician. If he talks, he's a politician. See, just like for example, I don't want to mention him. His predecessor was the person that rented the room, the hotel they used for governorship debate in Delta State. His predecessor.
Amachu.
Yeah, and you are saying that they're not politicians. This project you're talking
He was
about.
involved in the worry, a lot of worries, installation as well.
He came on a rise to say it that he's involved. That he said that this project you're talking about, I'm not the one that this is project. Before you claim it, he said that he wants to build something, not knowing that FIFA is bringing it. You know.
A quick side joke. So I recently went to somewhere and I saw Amaju there. And I wanted to, I mean, I wasn't gonna, in my mind, I was just smiling. I'm like, maybe I ask this guy, say, the bilateral relationship with Qatar, what happened? I just make I leave him. Me chill. It was very close by me. Like, we're sitting like, I can't touch him, but it was like really like we're sitting close and he walked past me a few times. So I was like, if you make I go ask him, say, how far now? Bilateral relationship, what's the output now?
No longer bilateral, aberration. No longer aberration.
So, for me, I just think that these people, if you're not a politician in Nigeria, I don't think you can really thrive in the Nigerian system. I don't think so. Because you must know how to lie. You must know how to be able to be manipulative. If you are not a politician, you can't thrive in the Nigerian system. So that is that. I think that's the reason why.
Now, why expatriates no feel last? I mean, they'll choke them. They'll choke them. They can't play the game. They can't play the game. Yeah, expatriates. Yeah,
I don't want to mention the player now. There was a player in this Falcon that they wanted to impose on Randy Wardrum to take to Olympics. And the guy was crying. And he says, but the guy now, didn't impose it on Madugu. I didn't mention them. So your guest can be as I didn't mention them.
I know the person.
So you cannot
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Allegedly.
Or
they put it on Madugu now. So we know how it works. So it's just that my issue with local coach is that they don't stop. They cannot be excessive. They just
you can't blame them too. It's a system.
Yeah.
It's a system.
About that Maduka Okoye stuff, we all know that he did not do it. This thing has been going on for a long time. Why are they trying to ban him for 2 months? The board did not do it.
No, he's going to appeal it, and we hope that, because if he did appeal it, damn that he did it. So my issue is just that I don't want him to miss AFCON.
Yes. Not only miss AFCON, it will tarnish his image in general. But
if he don't want to, if he did it, he's going to miss AFCON. Let me just take one super chat quickly from Bobby. Bobby said that the Super Falcons tend to do well against hosts in the finals. Now you mentioned that against Cameroon now, Jolopi.
We have never lost any final. All the finals that we've been in at the WAFCON, historically we won.
Yeah,
the times that we crashed out were either semifinals. The last one was semifinals. Two ladies down, and we still got to the penalties, right, with Morocco.
Yeah.
Right. Kudos to them, man. Shout out to them. 9 against 11. Yeah. And the other ones, So every final we've been to, we won. Historically, I get you, Charles. I mean, I know history are bound to be broken, right?
Yes.
So I get it 100%.
But
so,
what about
also,
Super Eagles have never win any final against the hosts? Have we?
Say that again.
Super Eagles, have we? Do you think we won any final against the host nation before?
7 finals, 4 losses. I'm just trying to think here.
Final. We had a bad record.
Algeria 90, Cote d'Ivoire. This one. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire now.
Cote d'Ivoire again. So
actually, it was the other way around. The Cameroon won hosts in 2000.
Yeah, yes.
When the hosts, so, it was the other way around.
So I just hope that this one can actually work. It can go our way. So because I wish it's in the very best of luck. If we have 5 losses in the final for men, that is it. That is crazy. In fact, that been maybe probably 8-time winner of AFCON now. We lost five
Yeah,
finals.
exactly.
Eh?
See, that's how I
Oh,
said. See,
it's already five now. Oh, okay. The AFCON one, the Africans. Oh, okay, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
now.
yeah, that's how I said. If we're doing the right thing, we'll have been leading instead of Egypt. Also, this Osimhen's transfer to Galatasaray, I was reading about it. I saw the contract. It was crazy. They said he's not going to be in Serie A for 2 years. They're
Yeah,
going to make money from his goal bonuses and the
yeah.
10% of his
That was
next
my
transfer.
issue with his goal bonuses.
Yeah,
I
I'm
saw
like,
that. Huh?
that's it. And like, this is why Napoli frustrated people, man. This is why he did not go to the top club. Not because he has controversies, but because Napoli is a difficult club to deal with. They are going to make more than
The,
80 million pounds from when
the
they
goal
bought
bonuses is my
Osimhen.
issue with my brother. This is like a slave. Oh my day.
But where I would fault Osimhen a little bit, and again, it's all in hindsight, right? Coulda, woulda, right? Shoulda. Um, is when he extended that contract.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was the problem. That was the genesis
And
of
you
it.
know, and the truth is, you would never know what happened in the room. They were all smiling, friendly, and everything. Then, players would be like, well, let me repay them. At least they've been good to me. I won the league. You just want to have a good relationship. So when I say I blame him, I don't mean it like I blame him. If it could have been avoided, I mean, he would have walked away for free, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I think I mentioned this on your live on Instagram the last time, right?
Yeah,
And I think you also alluded to the fact that the Napoli president is well connected,
yeah,
right? I feel
yeah.
like Osimhen has been blacklisted because it's Osimhen can start in most like 99.9999% of national teams all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
There's hardly a national team that Osimhen will not walk in and will be the starting line. Even in Europe,
Yeah.
Germany, they don't have a striker. Spain, they don't have a striker. Maybe Hurricane will still bench him because Hurricane is or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
even in
But
Europe,
they
he's
would
going to
like that
start.
Osimhen's space.
He
Tuchel
will
would like his
play.
space.
I'm just talking about starting 11, right?
Yeah.
Brazil, he will walk in. It's easy number nine. Easily. They don't have a number nine. So when you look at a player of that pedigree, prowess, tenacity, strength, mentality, and people are just like, it's almost like he's being, what did they use? The cancel
Mm-hmm.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like it's been cancelled.
But I want to ask this question because maybe I'm just trying to, I heard a story this evening that Vinicius Junior of Real Madrid is asking for equal pay with Mbappe. And I said that he should go and prove himself next season.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, what does Vinicius need to do?
I mean, see, when
So,
they're signing
as in,
players, they
what
look
does
at
Vinicius Junior need to do? Is
no
Mbappe
when
that has to prove himself? It's
no
not.
no no. Mbappe has played in 2 World Cup finals.
No, no, no. I'm
Really
talking
hasn't.
about in Real Madrid. What does Vinicius Junior have to do in Real Madrid to prove himself?
Uh, Smith, we talked about this too on your Instagram live. I think I brushed on it a little bit, right? See, black players, we need to do better in terms of imaging, branding, perception. When I'm not in the room, what people will say. Mbappe, no matter if like let Vinicius dribble the whole continent, Mbappe's brand is bigger than Vinicius.
Yes, very big.
Is bigger, way I dare say way bigger. I'm sorry. And you could say, but it's a Brazilian. But the truth is, it is what it is. Mbappe's brand is bigger. So when sometimes, okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I'll take that back. Maybe not a good example. So when a player is being valued for how much he's gonna get at the
Mm-hmm.
club, it's not just the ball where you go play.
Mm-hmm.
The ball that will kick plays a huge factor, but
Mm-hmm.
other things also play a huge factor as well. That's why you look at a player like Kai Havertz. being the highest earner in Arsenal. But when you look at it from a playing view, does it deserve to be the highest earner in Arsenal?
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
no. But his agents, his people, his team, there's a lot of discussion that must have come in place to get to that point.
Hmm.
So I think players must get the right set of people around them.
Hmm.
Your skills will take you that far.
Yeah.
Your skills are actually 30%.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
this
brand
rule applies to
identity.
everything in life. Whether you're an employee at a job and you are the one doing all the job, and somebody comes and he can speak better than you, convince people, the person will get promotion 5 times
Mm-hmm.
before the person where they do the real job will get promotion. I'm just using that one as an example. So
Yeah.
skills is 30%, but there are other factors and components that makes you an awesome person. Now that we're speaking about sports,
Yeah.
a player, a complete package. Osimhen has everything. He just needs to have the right team with him. And I don't know, age. I pray he still plays for many, many, many more years.
Yeah.
But it's 26, and African and everything. Anyways,
Yes.
it's not too late to fix. That's what I'm saying. It's not too late to fix.
Yeah.
Okay, Smith, what about Onyedika? What about Aina? What
See,
about
that's what we're talking about.
Ndidi? Are they not moving?
That's what I see. The transfer that were this, I think it's their agents pushing those transfer. See, I asked about who did I ask about to about Onyedika. Yes, I asked about one scout about Onyedika. The guy said it's not ready. The guy said that they looked at him. Some Premier League clubs looked at him. Said, it's not ready. Even United checked on him. Said it's not ready. Onyedika is not ready.
Anyways, no problem, no
It's
problem.
it's, deba- it's debatable though.
It's
It's
debatable.
it's debatable. I don't think he can walk straight into Man U and start. I'm sorry. I don't
Hmm.
think so. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Yeah, he had some sparks here and there at the Champions League, scoring
Hmm.
some goals. I watched his game. I watched
Uh-huh.
his game. He
Uh-huh.
didn't give me that in the kind of feeling when started coming to limelight.
Now,
Uh-huh.
Ndidi is a
He
whole
didn't
different
give me.
player.
See,
Ndidi is more like an engine. So
when we beat Cameroon
Uh-huh.
in
4-0.
Uyo 4-0, and they
Uh-huh.
took out Mikel or something and brought in Didi. I can't remember, or Nazi. I can't remember who they brought in. The
Uh-huh.
little cameo.
Uh-huh.
Then if he was playing at Genk or RC Genk or whatever in
Yeah.
Belgium,
It
he
was
hasn't.
again.
Yeah, Genk. Yeah, he hasn't joined
Yeah.
Leicester at that time. But the little I saw, I said, this guy will come out. He go. We are not going to miss Mikel. That's what I said.
Hmm.
I said it right away. I said we're not going to miss Mikel. Mikel's time is actually clocking down.
Hmm. Hmm.
I knew it.
Hmm.
Oyedika doesn't give me that vibe
Mm-hmm.
at all. He's a good player. I think we talked about it now. I told you I don't think. I think it was Lukman or Oyedika that I felt like I don't think they were going to leave, or is it online? I can't remember anymore. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oyedika doesn't give me that buzz of okay, yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
guy. That's the
Mm-hmm.
guy.
Hmm.
No, I'm just trying to touch base on when that scout said they said he isn't ready.
Yeah.
It's debatable, very debatable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing
Even
is,
even
the
the
thing is, the
boy.
thing is, I feel like the thing is, are they different kind of players? Because Onyeka too is also a CDM, but Onyeka's strong straight is tackling.
You know.
Mhm.
You know.
Onyeka is passing.
I just think that
Mine is a combination of both.
I think Onyeka's situation is that it's Brentford that brought him from Midland. There are clubs that work together. They realize that okay, this guy did well and everything. But the Onyeka situation, I'm just surprised that it's not really highly rated, and I don't know the reason. Despite the boy doing well in Champions League, the goal is scored now, no, so that
Are you
this is
talking of Frank Oyeka? Are you talking about Oyedika?
Nyedika, yeah.
Okay, I was talking about I was talking about Rafael Oyedika the other time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, 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 okay.
So, well, I hope the boy see this thing. I hope the boy can. West Ham really Nyedika, but now audio, let me tell you something. Like if a club wants you, for example, now when Tottenham want Kudus, they went for Kudus, and in 1 week they got the deal done.
And that's an
Anyway,
upgrade for him. That's a
yes,
major
that's
upgrade
the big
from West Ham
upgrade.
to Tottenham. Yeah.
Look at this boy from Gen, that's our top striker, Tulu Arokudare. The people looked at him, they were not convinced. They were not
Yeah,
convinced. When IoT
Tolu,
said that he's Bayern Munich, he cannot play for Bayern Munich, he went after IoT that yes, say that but people are not really convinced that it can still do it. Maybe they want to watch him more. And
Smith, sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but I think I'm not even talking about players like Oyedika or Tolu Arokudare. They still need to like brush up a little bit before when people now talk about somebody wants to get them, people are like, oh yeah, that's a good move. Fans are not stupid. We watch their games. They'll be like, this one will just now bench this one, oh my lord, you just go sit down for bench for that club. But I'm talking about players like Lookman.
yeah.
Why can't again going back to imaging your team that you built, why can't a Lookman be in the news front for Liverpool or Arsenal? It's
or
not even mentioned.
Bayern.
Or
And
Bayern.
and
It's not mentioned.
And the issue why
They
I
even
see
say Aston Villa at the point. Aston Villa, I'm like, Aston what? After
yeah,
Football of the Year?
yeah. And the funniest thing I see about that is that it's an embarrassment. Shinobi. It's an embarrassment that those people are not mentioning it. So when Inter Milan said that okay, we want you, that's why it told them, and it's even offering Inter Milan, say it's going to take more money. They should add those money to, in fact, how much Lukman is going to be getting paid. It's very small. But look at my issue is that this transfer is very complicated. Sorry, I'm coming. I can see Bobby Ray. I'm going to bring on because I'm writing up very soon too. Bobby Ray, Buki, and I'm going to be very soon, just of 2 minutes. So look at Shinobi.
Yes.
Did Chelsea put something for mouth? Sell Madueke to Arsenal.
Although there are some conspiracy theory about the Kroenkes and the American owners in Chelsea and some bad, we allegedly, we don't know.
The English connection, no matter the case, English by passport. So
No. I'm looking at the bigger picture. The owners of Arsenal and the owners of Chelsea, all the deals we've been doing with Arsenal and Chelsea. But anyways, go on.
Okay, yeah, I understand that bit. So, if Chelsea is not set to Arsenal, they will set to Man U. I know there's a Man U fan joining very soon because I don't know how they sold Juamata, but at least they want to sell Jackson now for 100 million to Man U. Maybe
if Man U buy them, now me go even tell Man U fans say, wait till they do on now.
If Man U is not far from me, I like to come and go and watch Man U game than even to go and watch City game. If Man U buy Jackson, I'm not going there to watch again. It's gonna be so fun.
But why would they buy Jackson? They said they went to Osimhen, they were offering him to reduce his wage. They want to buy Jackson for $100 million. What kind of deal is that? Scrappy deal is that?
So, and that part of still goes back to what we're saying. Still goes back to your team. Yeah. Then that was seen, but I say that president don't get out for mind, man. I don't know what he do for that guy. He get out for mind. He get out for mind.
Cholopi, thank you for joining and chat. So, Cholopi, that's in there. I'm already working on it. Then we.
No wala. No wala. All right, thanks for having me, man.
Thank you. Thank you, Chas. So, I was meant to finish now, but some of you don't want me to finish. But I'm just going to give you like 2 minutes or so. So let's just take some super chat quickly. This is from, she said, Osimhen has a bad boy perception. Uche is still going back to this thing from last week. No good image, branding. He played in Turkey last year and didn't reach over 20 goals last 2 years. Okay, bad against 2. Onyedika should go to Germany or France. The France, I don't understand the France though. So thank you, Step Addiction Rehabilitation. Thank you for your super chat. Let me just try and bring you, please, 2 minutes. I know that Ladi, we don't drag that into this conversation again, and also what Henry, because they were here immediately. But let me just try and get so Bobire, you are actually what live, and I'm going to bring you on and just get your thoughts quickly, and also Buki and Henry, Daddy and Ongoing, I'm bringing you very soon, just quickly. So Bobire, let me hear from you. You want to say something, Bobire?
Yeah, so basically, I'll start with Tosin. As you said, as we were talking, I agree with Humble Henry. Tosin is better than all our defenders. There's no debates. There's nothing to talk about. Who do you want to call? Even Bassi we're talking about. Tosin is better than Bassi. Bassi has mistakes in him. Yes, he brings a lot to the table. He's strong. He progresses the ball, but he has that place where that time he gets a dip in concentration. Check all his games, even the best games he played for Fulham last season. Go and check. You will see when he will make. It's like he will lose concentration at some point, and that's what his coach was saying. That if his coach said that, if Silva said if he could be consistent, he could be world class. He doesn't have the consistency. Then, apart from Bassi, who else do you want to call? Somebody said Tosi can't bench. It's Ladi. Yeah, Ladi said that Tosi can't bench Ekong. Can't bench who? What has Ekong been playing? If you've been watching Ekong, even before what's his name, Peseru brought him back into the fold, he was never. What helped Ekong was the three at the back. If you play four at the back, he's exposed. So let us apart. Then if you take out Ekong, who else do you want to call? Sami Ajayi? No way. Sami Ajayi can't stay fit. He loses. He's not strong enough. He makes one or two errors. And let's talk about let's be factual. How many has he played a Premier League season back to back? Sami Ajayi is a championship player. Then which other central defender do you want to call? There's nobody. So the fact is that he comes into that team. As long as he has the time, he will be into the team. So that one is basic. Then we look. I'm talking about the Super Falcons. Yes, the Super Falcons have a good record against hosts in finals. We know that one. And the Super Falcons have not lost a finals before. It's 9/9. But there are things you have to check. There are questions that need to be answered going into this particular game. One, what do we do when we concede the first goal? We haven't considered the first goal in this AFCON. What do we do if we concede the first goal? What do we do if we go a man down? And what do we do if the game goes into extra time? Such questions can be answered by a good tactical bench. And I still do not trust Madugo. I don't see Madugo as somebody who can who can change a game. Maybe the game is going in one direction or counter the opposition's tactics. Exactly. I don't see him like that. I don't see him being technically and tactically sound and tactically flexible. I don't see him in being, and that is what you need to win big high-stake games like a final. Again, see the Moroccan team, they aren't exceptional. The players, we have more talented players, quite all right. We have more talented players, but the coach of Morocco is more tactically sound. He was the one that won the World Cup for Spain. So Madugo is no match for him. He's no match for him. So how will Madugo be able to maneuver past this guy? That's a question that needs to be answered. Another one we have to check is that yes, the pressure. I think these ladies can handle pressure. They did it at the World Cup. They did it against the host. So if it's about the pressure, I don't think it will be a problem. I don't think the crowd will be a problem. Though there might be one or two tactics like the referee. We have to watch the referee. We have to watch officiating. We have to watch VAR. It's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. I know the ladies have been taking revenge. They took revenge on Zambia. They took revenge on South Africa, and we'll be hoping they do the same against Morocco. That being said, talking about what's his name? What Brand Idea said. It's a shame. When I heard it, I was just saying, man, it's a mess. We say we run a professional league. Our league is not professional. This our so-called league he ain't professional. He ain't professional. If the standard he was playing under back in 2006 is better than the standard of 2025, it shows that that means the league is regressing, it's going backwards, it's not going forward. So changes have to be made. Yeah.
So there's a question they actually ask you by a 12-step addition. Say that the Tosin might seems to be better until we test him in international football. National team is different from club football. What do you think that Bobby? The national team is.
I don't buy that talk. I don't buy that talk. It's national team. Yes, I know it is different, but will you wait? How will you test him? Doesn't he have to come and join the team for you to test him? I don't buy all this talk. It's just like saying African football, European football, all this kind of man. We should leave all this. We should leave all these things. We should leave all these things. Tosin is a better defender than all the central defenders we have. There is no debate.
Two questions, Robbie, before I should let you go. Do you think Isak is more proven than Osimhen?
No, he's not. Osimhen is more
proven than Isak. But
Isak is
a more like in the games of today. Isak is a type of player. Isak is a ball playing striker. And you understand? Isak is not just even a penalty box striker. And a lot of teams that like to play with the ball, that have a flexible front three, we like somebody like Isak. I believe Osimhen is more proven because if you say it, how many times has Isak scored 30 goals? I believe Osimhen is more proven. But the fact is that when it comes to technically, Isak is a better striker.
Technically, he's a
better striker than Osimhen, technically. Because it's like, for example, you're comparing Haaland and Isak.
It's a better,
say Haaland is the better finisher, he's the more consistent, but if it's technically, Isak is better now. And the thing is that a club like, for example, like Liverpool, they're going for a striker. They go for ball playing strikers that facilitate the wingers. They had the likes of, if you check out the likes of Jota, the likes of Firmino. They are strikers that facilitate wingers.
The wingers,
that kind of striker. And Osimhen is not that kind of striker. Osimhen is just a point man.
The point man. Okay. So, Obiri, thank you for your contribution. Very short and Obiri, normally tackle people on comment section. Obiri, go. Thank you. So, for this one, that I don't know, guys, just give me 1 sec. Onyedika, do you think he's ready for Premier League? Rafael Onyedika.
Must Onyedika come to the Premier League?
Can he start for you?
Can Onyedika start for you?
United.
To me, Onyedika as an
8 is better than Bruno because Bruno is not an 8. Onyedika as an 8, Onyedika can play as an 8. Who is the better 8 in United? It's only Kobe Mainu. That's all. Bruno, I know Amorim wants to play Bruno as an 8, but Bruno is not an 8. That is why I've been saying that we should have sold Bruno when we are offered 100 million. He has no business being there. He has no business. But the coach wants to play him as an 8. It won't work.
We protest though.
If I say?
Fans will protest if they say Bruno.
Who me? Now myopic fans
will go protest now. It's the myopic one. Some people will say that he's the best player, he's our most creative player. Forget that thing. A player can be very good, but he doesn't suit the system. Bruno does not suit the system.
So thank you, Obiri, for your time. Let me just say, hope you bring you. Thank you. We hope to see you again, maybe probably when we win the WAFCON. Thank you, Obiri. So your thoughts, Buki. Is it Buki?
Yeah, Bukola. So regarding the Osimhen palaver, I think we should just avoid foot dragging on the issue. Simple as it is. He has
where are you calling from?
Me?
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Okay. Because another American 10-30 only me and that be nice this thing here. I'm very
So regarding this Osimhen palaver, I think everything started from his move from France to Napoli. The guy that did the deal was just after his own pockets. Moving forward,
he needs to have Osimhen should just focus on getting a very good agent moving forward, because now they've tainted his image. And fine, he's explosive, he's expressive. Players are even more players that playing in bigger teams are even more expressive than he is. So you can't Balotelli is now. You can't compare Balotelli's anger and Osimhen's anger. Two different ball game. But Balotelli is getting good deals. He was getting good deals during his heydays. So basically, I think it's just about his agents. Number one, going back to his agents and the beef that the president of Napoli has with him. That's it. That's one for Osimhen. For the Falcons, those girls have really, really been doing a lot for themselves. I've always been trying my best to say, Smith is just not liking local coaches. I still come back. I wrote in the comments. I still come back and admit, now true you talk. These coaches, they just need to upgrade themselves. They are not just, and I don't know why they're not even allowing these ex-female Falcons to join the team.
Yeah.
How many are they? The goalkeeper and changing it, keeper.
People that
you said you know now. You said you know.
Sign contracts can come. Yes, now. One of them wanted to come and join the team. So, you know now when they sign contracts now. Come.
You know.
When they sign contract now, you come. So there'll be no contract.
We are just not professional at all. We are not just ready. We always believe in shortcuts. Nigeria has talent. We have raw talent. Look at the African teams now. They are catching up to us. They are catching up to us. So there's no. Before we know it, we'll just keep shouting like a empty drum in Nigeria as Nigerians. But we don't see. We'll be left behind in the next 10 years, like you always say. We'll be left behind if we are not serious about our administration. We just need someone dedicated. For instance, I won't even, if I was a Dangote, being honest, if I was a Dangote, I would just pitch my tent to support and sponsor the Falcons. Everything that has to do with their coaching and is low budget, but it's still manageable. And it comes with productivity, success rates high. When you put in more money there, it's going to bring in beautiful results.
I can say this thing here. One person.
You said?
One person, I will not mention his name. He wrote a check of £500,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Just to tell you that to appreciate the Falcons.
Those girls are productive.
Yeah.
They are productive. Forget about anything. And those girls digging deep. Without motivation, Smith, you know now. Without motivation, they self-motivate themselves and they excel. How can you be telling a whole Falcon, a lady that doesn't even know how to use soap to wash jersey, asking how to wash jersey? And this lady still goes out and performs excellently at the World Cup. So, for me, those girls, they even, in fact, I wanted to say something. You said it the other day. Those girls, is not even the coach that is doing the work. It is the girls' self-acumen. They're just doing their own. And I must give special praises to Plonte.
Don't mention, because what's the job of the coach? That's what they are thinking. He's not. Don't just. He's just there to
play a role.
He wants to collect job of a coach. It's not a coach.
No. I understand. Allegedly,
when you see a superior and you see a subordinate that is doing well, in the office now, you know how it is now.
Office politics.
You know how it is now. That's the reason why he went to go and slap the man at the back. Say, no, I'm not taking your job. No.
It's true now.
It's true.
But
Yeah. So
but
is it your first time of joining?
this is my the last time I joined. I think I didn't contribute.
Okay.
I didn't contribute.
Okay.
I just
So
joined and
maybe
zoomed
when
out.
they join, we'll be champions of Africa in women's football. Kudos. Will you
Definitely.
also say anything to Ibrahim Gusso that a job well done to him? At least under him, 2 finals.
Yeah. Well, it's luck. He's fortunate, but let's congratulate him.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right.
We never win trophy, but at least people say, okay, you don't reach final.
There's improvement. Yes.
What I just say is that I hope that the lightning will not strike twice. Thank you for your time. I didn't get your contribution.
You are doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Henry, I don't start again.
They call me
Uche, I'm where they confuse me. So, Uche, before I go to this, my gentleman.
Yeah, so shout out to the Super Falcons. I've not been watching the game, but they just have little how do I call it, resources, but they're turning out like it's more like you're giving them 10 naira and they're producing 10 million. That's what they're doing right now. So shout out to them. And but mine I always go to like the what's the name, the transfer markets.
Yeah.
So is in regards to thank God Osimhen's debacle is over. But the thing right now is that the trajectory is like if you see like what's in the name, graph curve, all those graph curve, you don't be as to say go up, come down. Now everything just doing career right now.
That is true.
Yeah, it's the graph, like normally we thought he was gonna rise up, keep rising, but right now it's just dropping down.
The graph is going like this. When do you think that peak is before it start going down? Is it the Napoli winning the trophy winning season in Napoli?
Yes, that's where he played. From then the following season he played third. And I was watching I think this there's this Italian Serie A podcast. It's run by English journalists. And one of the journalists said that if it's talent, he doesn't have a talent problem. He has a perception problem. That even in his training, nobody has issue with him. He acts like a professional, but it's just like the outside football shenanigans. Like you mentioned one, it was like the time he was in Nigeria. I don't know how true that is, when he was throwing money on some ladies. That's
yes. You mentioned that it's the culture. It's the spread money.
Okay. Yeah, but they don't see it that way.
Okay,
but they don't, the Europeans, they don't see it that way. They see, once they see you spending money, spending money like that, they find it offensive or like, oh, you're not cultured or something like that. So I feel it's outside from, and with that, even when it happened, he didn't have like, how do I call it, like an agent to repair that image. So he didn't have like
when they were saying those things that he was spreading money.
Yeah,
I think it was the I don't know who took. See, people are very wicked though. Who took the video of that?
If that video, that's the thing.
Who took the video? Because when these guys are vibing, they ask people not to take.
Yeah, not to take photos. Not to take photos. Keep your photos and drop your phone. So says so it's more like, okay, the brand was not protected. His agent did not do his homework well. He was just interested in cashing out. So, and then coupled with even when they had the coconut head issue, when he had it, I think the way he handled it, you saw the way when Lookman had issues with Atalanta. You saw the way they handled it, right? You saw the way Lookman's team handled it. He just put out a very lovely statement, and it was even the fans that started fighting for him. The fans, the directors, they kept fighting for him. But in Osimhen's case, it was the reverse. They felt like oh, he was feeling so big right now that it's not affecting his performance. So these are the little things. I think is the branding that affected this move. And most times, like even I remember mentioning when Gab Makoti was complaining that people say most times when you go to these big clubs that what the conversation is that his agent is difficult to deal with. Like even Bucci was mentioning like that he had what's his name, a deal from Spain. But the problem was he did not want to lower down his what you call it, his wages. So if you're not lowering your wage, you just had a loan season in Turkey. Turkey, if you score a goal in Turkey, it's 1.5. If you score a goal in the top 5 leagues, it's 2 points. So they also take that these days in statistics, data. So okay, they took that information and like, oh, well, he's playing against mediocre teams, and when you compare his output in Europa League, it was poor. In the last 2 seasons, it's been poor. Let's be honest. We know he's good, but it's more like the team affected his output. So that affected all those. They will mark all those things. When they mark it out, they'll be like, okay, is it worth us spending that money on him? How old is he? I remember he also has been having issues with injuries in the last 3 to 4 years. Sometimes it goes 2 weeks, sometimes it goes a month. Let's not act like he's not been having injuries. So he's injury prone. He's 27. You're comparing it with other strikers. But if it's about skill assets, he's like ranked top 5 amongst the strikers. Like if you want to call top 5 strikers, you will always mention Osimhen. But it's just all this caveats that he did not mark right, and that's why it's ending up here. And you cannot go to Turkey and then expect to get a big move. It doesn't happen. It does. And if you remember, before he went to Turkey, if you remember vividly, he was supposed to take a loan move to Chelsea. Chelsea wanted him to come on loan, prove yourself, and then we can increase your pay. He said no, that he wanted an outright sale, that he wanted to be sold. But immediately, no move materialized. He then moved to Galatasaray. Again, bad advice. It still boils down to bad advice. So I think this is a lesson to other Nigerian footballers. Like, get a good management. See, look at what Lukman. Lukman is going to end up in a big club, Inter Milan. The clubs that came for him: Atletico Madrid, Inter, Napoli. Barcelona even looked at him, but because Barcelona don't get money, so they didn't move for that.
They can't pay that money.
They can't pay the money. But you see that people came around and now
they cannot register him.
They cannot register him. So you see, it's more like getting a good management to back you up, so that even if you have little issues, they can clean it up.
So
give you a good brand.
I want to ask you a question, Uche. Who is the Spanish club that came for him?
I think that either Barcelona or Madrid.
It's just I'm hearing that Alonso demanded like he went. Yes.
So it's either Barcelona or Madrid.
They wanted.
But if Madrid is coming for you, you reduce your money. Like I don't know. It's just like maybe Amazon or Google is coming for you. Like you just reduce the money, because it's the experience that matters. Like when you're coming out with what's the name? Like I worked for Real Madrid. No one is going to have or you worked for Barcelona.
Yeah. He's a big,
even if he's see what Lewandowski did. Lewandowski one day.
So let me just say, I want to add up in like 4 minutes. I don't overshoot. But let me just go to Umweri, then go to Ladi. Umweri, quickly, your thoughts. quickly, please, in 90 seconds. Yes, you
Yeah,
want to? I know that you're still on.
let me ask you this question. Who is that journalist that was talking about Osimhen? Who is that lady? Who is she working with? Let's start. Who is she working with?
No, they're Italian English journalists.
No.
Yeah. So they have like their main focus is on Italian Serie A. They're like big journalists. I think it's they work for most of this whether it's Talk Sport or the rest. Yeah.
Let me say this, not because I'm trying to support Osimhen. I'm supporting somebody that have passion. The problem of Osimhen is loyalty. If you tell him, please look at what I want, he will help you. Osimhen doesn't want to go any other club but the Galatasaray because they showed him prospects. This is what I want to do.
I think you have to hold on. I think you have to understand there's football heritage.
It's not all about football heritage. Liverpool came. Man U, we saw what Fernando what's his name? The captain of the defender of Man U was talking about. Bring Osimhen. Real Madrid came. He said, I want to go to Galatasaray. The problem is not the management. It's not his own management. The problem is Napoli. The problem is the contract he signed the second time. It's not all about agents. If you are very close to Osimhen, you hear from him. People are saying that he have bad attitude, bad character. Let me tell you, Osimhen is one of the smartest person. If you know Italy very well, they would have set him up with women. But they tried, they did not succeed. Now he's bringing flogging a...
We're not saying, nobody says he has an attitude problem.
Wait now, people are saying it.
No, like nobody said he has an attitude problem.
Wait now, people are saying, now, okay, what you are saying that market-wise, he doesn't want to go any place.
He wants to.
Osimhen does not want to go to Real Madrid. Let me tell you this. He does not. No. He cannot lower his wages, and he doesn't want to do it, and I will not allow him to do it.
Are you his father?
I tested him. Yeah, I saw the man, and he's not going to do it. Why must you ask him to lower his wages? Because he's black. No. Hold on.
Let's not do this black.
No. I think I'll allow you to explain. Allow me to explain now. Wait. Allow me to explain. You want him to lower his wages. He does not want it. If you get the money, come for him. If you have the money, is it because he's a Nigerian?
No.
Wait now, allow me. Wait now, just listen now. Listen.
Okay.
The young man does not want to lower his wages, and I love it that way. If you want him, well, yes. Don't be surprised that when you go to Galatasaray, they win. If they win Champions League, what will you say?
They can't win Champions League.
Don't pray. That is where I have now. It's the same thing they said to PSG. They can't. They call them farmers. Wait now. I think when you were talking, I was listening to you. I'm not paying attention. Allow me. Let me finish.
Okay, man.
Yeah, the only thing, so we don't need to presume.
I don't think so. This is excessive.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. So he is a professional player. Good. Yes. Can he play in any of the country? Be their number 9 if in the whole world? Osimhen will be. Osimhen will be. So all this thing they are bringing and they are doing all this. He does not want to lower his wages. If you don't want him, if you don't want to pay him what he deserves, then walk away. I don't like a situation.
And you will not allow him to lower his wage.
And he will not. Smith, you know when we talk about this, I love what Suleiman said. I'm telling you, I tested him. I said, do not do it. And I saw the reply.
Yes.
I saw the reply. And I said, and he will not gonna do it. So if your player want to lower, let them lower. But Osimhen is not gonna do that. If it is Real Madrid, let them play. If it is Liverpool, if they want to get him, come for negotiation. Let them not say, "Hey, please lower your wages." For what? He's not doing it.
Yeah,
That's my own thing. He's not doing it.
Uh,
So my own thing. Yes, he's not doing it. And whoever that
yeah.
is, whoever that is advising him to lower his wages, you're wasting time. And I'm happy that let him go to Galatasaray. If it is that, so be it. Is he doing well for us in national team? Absolutely good. He's doing well for us.
Yes.
If Osimhen did not play for national team, everywhere will be shaking. Whenever he plays, we are happy. I don't care how you want him to be in the top. I don't care about that. Is he representing us well? Yes.
Yes.
Is he an African champion? He have done it. So everybody should drink water.
He's not African champion yet, so.
Before African best before. Yes, he have been.
Yes.
So everybody should drink water and chill. Allow the poor guy to rest. Let him rest.
Not even. Okay.
Yeah, let him rest. Everybody dragging him, go to this place. Let's allow him to rest. Yes, if you want him to go to Barcelona, bring the money. You are not bringing. If you don't want to bring the money, walk away. I don't care.
Yes. Okay, let me quickly say this.
Okay, your thought, yeah.
I'll start with Ademola Lookman.
Yeah.
Just like my brother Umbro used to say, I studied philosophy of football. So the way, sorry, I'm just joking, but Ademola Lookman, if Arsenal and all these big teams are not calling Ademola Lookman, they are the smaller team now. It's not Ademola Lookman that is the smaller player. Because for instance now, Adarabioyo came to Nigeria, everybody is shouting, the Chelsea player, the Chelsea World Cup. For God's sake, Mikel was Chelsea's player for 10 years. Their top big player within Victor Moses played one full season, 38 games. What's the big deal about Adarabioyo that has yet to play 30 games for Chelsea? So if big teams are not calling Ademola Lookman, they are the small right now. To me, Arsenal is the small team because if Arsenal is putting up Madueke in their front, this thing, and I mean Arsenal is the small team right now. If clubs like Chelsea has the bragging right because we've just won the Club World Championship. See, if you're talking about when Chelsea used to have Balak, Maluda, Anelka, all these players, and they are saying, okay, they don't want to buy Lookman. I'll say, big team does not want him. Right now, it is the other way around. Let's be honest. If you are a good team, would want to have a good player, a big team. See, if you look at Real Madrid, they don't go for all these average player, all these. They are big. They've seen themselves as a big club, and they are going for big players. They have there's a certain type of player they go for. So that's for Ademola Lookman. Anyone that is not going for him, that's their loss. For Osimhen, I mean, again, I'm not abusing anybody here, but you can't have all these guys, Bushi Laba and all these, you're talking to them on WhatsApp, they are giving you good advice. Because they are on your payroll, they will want to, left to the Bushi Laba, I mean, you should forgive me if he says this, they would prefer him going to a club maybe like Saudi, because Napoli themselves, they want to milk Osimhen's transfer because they would have preferred him going to Saudi because Saudi wants to pay them huge money. They are not going to pay, say, take 40 million, take 30 million. And then my brother, Ombuleni said he has texted Osimhen to not accept this thing. I mean, why would you text? Why would you text Nigeria, the best striker we have produced in the past 20 years, to go to Galatasaray because of money? It's the same thing as going to Saudi now.
My brother, go and listen to his story. Look at how it happens. When I said it, I said loyalty. Osimhen is the most loyal person. They came with their prospects and look at what we are doing. Look, let's be honest. Saudi came, Liverpool came. Let's be honest, Liverpool came. Smith, you know this.
Yeah, Liverpool came.
Their approach him do this. For Galatasaray to keep, he said, okay, look at what we want to do. He said, okay, no problem. Look at my wages. Are you going to keep it? He said, I want to work with this person. Let's respect his opinion. I'm happy he did not go to Saudi. That was my prayer. I don't want him to go to Saudi.
I want to ask you a question. I want to say, okay. Like the coach, his name is Buruk, right? The coach of Galatasaray. Looking at that coach, do you believe that guy can even get to the second round of the Champions League?
Exactly.
No, but can I ask this? Let me ask this question. Let me answer this question. Who will ever in their life believe that Nottingham Forest will be in third 5 or third 6 in Premier League? Let's be honest to ourselves. Nobody knows.
Cannot win Champions League with
I know, but
which we all know is impossible.
If you said they cannot, you would have used the word might. It's under probability. Nobody knows. Who would believe? Who would believe that Man U will be in 14th? Who would believe?
Tottenham is going to be in 17, 18, 19, 20. But Man U is not in 14. No, I think Man U is
let's be honest. Let us not conclude that. Oh, because of I know our ideas how Galatasaray have been in the past. Everybody has how Galatasaray has been in the past. Look at these people. Look at these people. Look at this.
So see, if we talk about the team matter, I will not leave this place. I'm ready. I don't shoot like probably an hour past the time we're supposed to work.
Yeah, I will come live to talk about this. Smith, when you finish, I'm going live to talk about this.
So thank you, Henry, for your contribution. You know, Henry is very strong on this matter.
No, Osimhen, the guy has passed through a lot, and if I see somebody, if the person is not in the champion, if the person is not in your national team, it's very difficult for us to score goals.
Yeah, I know.
If Lukman and Osimhen is not in the national team, it's a problem. If this person, if it is another person, I will not even waste my energy. That's my own case.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for your time too. So very, very smooth conversation. You know, I would like to if it's meant to be 2 hours, I said that when IoT joined, and so if I can end up in 2 hours, I said it's going very good though, but I ended up spending 1 hour 18 minutes more. But you know, it's for the love of the game. So I want to thank everybody for your contribution. It has been very lovely. And anytime we talk about in fact, our topic is like body face matter, but people I brought the Osimhen matter up and people took it up. So Osimhen should have lowered his wage, maybe at a CL goal scoring record compared to Haaland, Mbappe. Okay, Smith. Look at Kudus move to Spurs. Good agent. Yeah. Kudus wanted to go to Spurs and he got the move. That's it. So, guys, I want to appreciate. Tomorrow is the final. You know, guys, don't just watch the Falcons and watch the game. I know, like, you can't end the program now. I have to actually edit now. I really should pass my time. If it's like I still will say, if it's a TV program that we are on here, that we just pursue us, come on, say, no, make we go. So I want to appreciate those that send super chat. I want to appreciate Connect to God. I want to appreciate Charles. I want to appreciate Bobby Ray. I want to appreciate Remy Ali. I want to appreciate Ushi. I'll call Henry. I want to appreciate 12-step addiction rehabilitation. I don't know that person though. Is that one not Titi Dele? I don't know. I want to appreciate everybody for actually for joining. Those that join the live too. I want to so we have group chat, so you can join our group chat, you know. So I want to appreciate everybody for your time today. Those that joined, you know, right from IoT to Lado, to Omweri, to Ushe, to Bobby Ray, to Buki, to Sean Opie, to Charles, to Mitope, that actually was joined. I I really actually would appreciate all of you, for your time. It's been it's been a very very eventful actually conversation. So thank you guys for joining. So maybe when we win the WAFCON tomorrow, we can come live and come and celebrate it. Tomorrow, if possible. If I'm less busy, you can come live and celebrate. Maybe on Instagram also and celebrate it. So thank you guys for your time. So news about people are talking about what's in September. I will not say anything now, but I can tell you that there's been like don't worry. When maybe probably next week when we're done with this WAFCON Wala, I will talk to you about some few things that is happening currently in the World Cup qualifier. We'll be playing our next game and where we'll be traveling to. All right, I remain your host, Spitlai. See you again next Friday. Just joking, bros. Thank you for your time. Okay, yeah. So see you again next Friday, and stay safe. Thank you.